Oh no.
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell him. Go to Twitch. Because I can only see...
I better pull the chats up.
I can only see one chat. And that is Twitch. So make sure you come to Twitch. Oh, I guess I can post on Discord. I can only see Twitch. Twitch, you bitch. I'm going to post on Discord. Because that's what you do. Announcements. Curbs Live. That's me. Deleting. At everyone podcast. There we go. I've done it. It's happening. Well, oh no. Oh my god. There's a follow-up. Colton! What's happening, Colton? I finished. Mikey T found a new game for me to play on stream. Called My Destiny Girls or something like that. It's like an FMV dating game from Korea. It's not out yet though. But it's on my wish list. Oh my god. Not much, just chilling. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. I'm hoping it's got English subtitles. Because the video on the Steam just had Korean, so. Peeks a cat. Oh, Peeks a cat. You just woke up after the day you had yesterday. One in the mosh? What do you mean late? Yes, I'm very tired. Yeah, you are late, Mosh. I agree. Mikey T is upstairs taking a Mikey dump. Excuse me, I apologize. Goodbye, TikTok? Exclamation mark? Question mark? Nah. Nah. Oh, he forgot something else. Forgot his agua. How did it go, though, Peaks Cat? Excuse me. How's everybody's day been so far? Excuse me. Oh my god. I got the hiccups. It's looked awesome. What is that supposed to be? It was awesome? What are you laughing about?
I don't know.
It looked awesome. Farley. They got to ban the other version of TikTok to keep it fair. I don't think it's about the content delivery system. I think it's about the fact that it's China-based. Collecting all sorts of stuff.
Old China-based.
Mm-hmm. Based China.
Extremely based China.
I'm a lurk for a bit? Yeah. Do it.
Yes. Hi, everyone. It is I.
He's back.
I'm back.
He successfully shitted and farted.
No farting, only shitting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is this? Yeah.
What?
Making sure I loaded the right profile here.
Load it up.
I loaded it.
Load it up, cock it, and release it.
I cocked it and I released it with my double cocked salad. The kick never takes on the right title. I change it and it's like, no, kick doesn't do it. It's just like, oh.
Kicks is weird that way. US can't censor TikTok like they can the others. I don't think they're censoring YouTube either.
Censor that tube you.
If they were censoring YouTube, I don't know.
We'd probably have less flat earth videos.
Yeah. Less anti-vax stuff.
Yeah.
Etc. etc.
But Americans gotta, protect their First Amendment rights.
They don't care about that. Flat Earth shit doesn't
Canadians
cause
gotta
unrest.
protect our Fifth Amendment rights.
Oh yeah, that's the introduction of British Columbia into the Dominion.
That's true.
Yeah. Flat Earth shit doesn't cause unrest. What on TikTok is causing unrest? I mean, they did censor the hell out of anti-vax shit. Well, YouTube did. Wasn't the U.S. government. I should know. I had to take a... What was it called? When we got the flagged video for anti-vax stuff.
Oh, yeah. You
had to take some sort of community quiz and program on YouTube to get our channel on what was it? We had a community violation. That's what it was. I had to take a course to get it removed.
Yeah.
Footage of war crimes on TikTok is causing mass protests. Well, I mean, war crimes are bad, I think. I'm not sure.
Hey, we were talking about too much smack about anti-vaxxers, and YouTube was like, "Hey, are you guys anti-vax?" We must have said the word too many times in the
it was podcast. Like they couldn't tell the sarcasm.
No,
because we said the stuff, but we said it sarcastically, but it sounded like it was positive.
Yeah, when you're just reading words on a page, it's like, oh, these guys are definitely
AI. Can't tell sarcasm. Humanity will never be topped.
No,
exactly.
No, it's banana sandwich.
Exactly. Oh well, whatever.
Somebody, did you see that? Somebody made
you? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, or me, yeah.
Yeah, in Dragon's Dogma.
That's cursed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that game's crazy with the create a builder. You can choose every tooth. Like how many teeth you want, what color you want them to be, which ones are missing.
He'd have to smile to see if it were me.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd have to be -1.
He has your haircut from high school, though.
He does, yeah. Video Game Hall of Fame 2024 Finals Resident Evil.
Yes. Is that what it says?
That's what it says. That's the link.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the games up for the award.
Ooh, Ultima 1? Hello.
Well, don't look now, dumbass.
I'm looking at the splash art, okay?
Yeah, that's the list.
Oh, yeah. That is the list.
See, we were going to get live reactions, and now you fucked it all up.
I got to preview the article, so I don't sound like an idiot when I talk about it, even though I'm going to anyway, so.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, not much news going on this week.
Yeah, very slow.
Let me see here. If I can dig the depths of my lookabout.
Yeah, dig your depths.
New sign into Steam. Oh.
Hello.
I signed in on my little computer here so I could wish list my Destiny girls.
beautiful.
Yep.
Level 0 Extraction is ready to play.
Oh.
Mosh, you gonna play some Level 0 Extraction?
He has to sign up for the open beta or the closed beta.
He does have to sign up. Never heard of Level 0? It looks like Horror Tarkov.
Horror Tarkov. Oh, I wanted to see that ad and it disappeared. God damn it. It was like targeted to me.
Oh.
I keep getting served ads on Twitter for like Prada and Gucci and stuff like that. So I was like, why am I seeing this?
That's weird.
And I clicked on it and it was like, you're seeing this ad because Prada or Gucci is trying to reach people located in Vancouver, British Columbia. It's like, oh, they're a little off the mark here.
Just be like, oh, cheers, you nailed it.
Mm-hmm. What was I trying to look up here? Oh, yeah.
Until you fall, I expect you to die. That's great.
What?
2 games from Shell Games. Until you fall, I expect you to die.
Interesting.
Both VR titles. Mission, it's complicated. Yeah, they're having an open beta for Level 0 Extraction, and it's just like a PvPvE extraction shooter, and it feels like it's Tarkov-esque in the way things move around.
He needs to sign up for the beta, though.
Yeah, you would have to sign up for the beta. Someone was asking about a leverless controller.
A leverless controller?
In the Kamloops Discord, and I thought that might be
What's a fucking leverless controller?
I think it's a controller without a stick. It uses buttons instead of a stick.
Well, what the fuck would you want that for?
It's for fighting games.
Oh, I see. And where to find one locally?
Yeah.
Nowhere. Online.
Well, there's a guy in town who actually makes them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I need to get him to make us a couple sticks for the hub.
Why?
Because it's the game hub. We're hopefully gonna be hosting the fighting game community there.
Oh. They bring their own.
Usually, yes. But we want to be able to showcase local artisans' work.
Oh, I see. With Mountain Dew on it.
Yes.
Oh.
Mucho Mountain Dew.
I see.
Are we even carrying Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
I think we are.
You have to be. What do you mean, are you? Come on, dude. Doritos, Mountain Dew. They'll be your 2 number 1 sellers. Get with the program.
I know 0 people who drink Mountain Dew.
Oh, sweet, sweet, innocent summer child.
Like 0 people.
Yeah, 0 people you know.
I know personally. In real life.
How many neckbeards do you think just subsist on Mountain Dew?
I don't know.
And Doritos that are being in your shop stinking it up every day? All of them. You're going to have to steel your body and mind for the most stupid conversations you've ever heard in your life.
Yep.
And
I am prepared.
You're not prepared. You think you're prepared, but you're not prepared. You're going to have to listen to every D&D story about how they rolled a 20 at a critical moment.
Oh, yeah. I'm prepared for that.
You are not.
A lot of that
You're
already.
You're not prepared. You know what's worse? The only worse thing than hearing someone's D&D stories is hearing about someone's dream. Those are the 2 worst things for anyone to talk about. If you ever think about telling someone about your dream, don't.
Only tell somebody about my dream if I dreamt of the person.
Even
and
then,
it was awkward.
Even
then
then,
it's funny.
maybe.
Oh, I dreamt about you last night. Yeah, we were having a cup of tea
Indeed.
and pooping in the toilet.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a lover's toilet?
Yeah.
That's
Classic
crazy.
lover's toilet. Face to face.
That's crazy.
Not
Whoa,
that bad.
face to face. I thought it was side saddle.
No. Face to face.
Face to face.
You have two toilets and you just sit there and look at each other.
No, don't you
longingly.
remember the lover's toilet from Saturday Night Live?
No.
Yeah, they were like side by side. And you
I
could
haven't
like
seen Saturday Night Live since 1978.
come on now. You were like -1.
Yep. That's the only time I watched Saturday Night Live seriously.
Is when you were -1 before you existed?
Yep.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Because I got a bunch of VHSs from like that time,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the greatest hits of Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's really the only ones I really watched because we didn't have cable growing
Mhm.
up, right? So or
It was-
any kind of anything.
It was in the 90s, the lover's toilet.
Yeah. No, I know. I figured it would be something like that.
Yeah, it was Kevin Nealon, I think. It's classic. So you've never seen anything like Schlitz Gay?
No.
Oh my god, that's a classic one.
the
Saturday
only
Midnight
time
Live.
I've really seen anything is from like the early 70s
Yeah.
or the late 70s, and then anything with the Lonely Island guy, Corey Crew.
Oh yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live sucks now, but in the 90s, dude, he was killing me.
I mean, Saturday Night Live is only for the people of that era.
No,
It's-
if I watch an old Saturday Night Live, I still crack up because
Yeah.
the actors are hilarious.
But the
on
new
it.
stuff is for this generation.
Tiny.
It's not our generation.
No, I still find things funny. I find new things funny. I just don't find Saturday Night Live funny. Yeah, once you reach a certain age, new humor is
New
just
humor's just lost
not
on you.
funny anymore.
It's the meme generation.
Let's see. I like memes.
What the?
What?
Just scrolling through Reddit. It's like there's a new gameplay trailer for Morel's The Hunt 2.
Morels? What is a mushroom gathering game?
It is a mushroom gathering game.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god. That sounds terrible.
Yes.
Sounds atrocious, mate.
And then you sell your mushrooms
Mm-hmm.
in your shop.
Mm-hmm. Do you think any morel hunter like intentionally set a forest fire?
Probably.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
I'm sure it's happened. There's a lot of people out there
Yeah.
doing stupid shit.
Because they grow in like forest fire
Mhm.
areas. So, yeah, I wish I liked mushrooms. I like the idea of like going and picking mushrooms.
I mean, you can just go and pick mushrooms. You don't have to eat them.
What am I gonna do? Throw them in the trash?
No, sell them.
Nah.
Oh, well.
Then you sell a
if you're doing
poisonous
morels,
one to a
really.
guy by accident?
Only if you're doing morels.
No, like if I can find the whatever the fuck it is, chicken of the forest growing on a tree.
The chicken of the forest.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like it's that easy to find morels. I may as well go find
Right?
truffles too.
You gonna get yourself a nice truffle pig?
Yeah, exactly.
You'd have to move cross pond to do that, I think.
I'm sure you could import one here.
Yeah. I wonder how easy it is to find morels here. I mean, not morels.
I found them. Oh, truffles?
Truffles, yeah.
I don't know. Probably not easy.
Probably not. Let's see. Truffle hunting, BC.
That's British Columbia for anyone at home.
Hound found on the hunt for truffles in BC.
Hound found.
A
Found
nut
a hound
farm on
found.
Vancouver Island has successfully cultivated black truffles. What?
Oh. Yeah, why don't they just do that? Why don't they just
How
cultivate
British Columbia-
morels?
Yeah, how British Columbia truffle industry is burgeoning both below and above ground.
Below, you sounded like Timmy from South Park there.
How do you can't cultivate morels?
Why can't you?
I mean, not
you
morels.
can cultivate other mushrooms.
I know it's been almost impossible to do truffles. Truffles are underground fruiting bodies.
Did you know that Money's mushrooms make meals marvelous?
I did know that, actually.
I don't even think that farm exists anymore.
Money's? No. I drive past it every time I go to the old Money's Mushrooms. Every time I go past.
That's crazy that they made enough money they could advertise on TV for like a brand of mushrooms.
Right? Yeah, the old warehouse is still there. It's something else now, though.
Yeah.
I think it's still mushrooms, but
not Money's mushrooms. Yeah, but do they make Meals Marvelous?
Probably still. They're mushrooms.
It was a lie. They never made any meal I ever had marvelous. I guess I had an omelet yesterday that had mushrooms in it, which was fine. But I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, I know.
They're like my jelly donut. I had to think of something you didn't like.
I could probably eat a jelly donut and it'd be fine.
It's my banana.
That's I still could eat a banana.
What about a banana split?
Nah.
What if the banana was frozen?
Nah. I can have a banana chip.
Okay.
Because it's, solid.
Yeah, but they're chewy.
Chips?
A banana chip?
No, like the real solid ones.
Like super dehydrated?
Yeah.
Usually when
like
I have
crunch.
them slightly still. Oh, like a plantain chip. Oh, I like plantain chips. Mmm.
They go
Yummy.
crunch and then I'm like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
But you can't eat a banana.
I can't eat a banana.
What if you were to smash that banana up and spread it onto a piece of bread?
Maybe if it was toasted.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes just the smell. But it's
delicious
weird because
smell of a banana.
Banana chips are fine and they still smell like banana.
Yeah, I think there's something else going on here.
Probably.
You were molested by a fully life-size banana when you were a kid.
No, I was molested by a poop.
A poop?
True story.
Really?
Yeah, I stepped when I was like super young. I stepped in poop with my brand new cowboy boots on, and that ruined everything. It ruined everything. I couldn't do that texture anymore. That like banana-ish texture. That's the story my mom tells me anyway. She's like, you used to love bananas and yogurts and all that kind of stuff.
Until I stepped on a turd in your brand new cowboy boots. But what did you do? Like try to take it off with your finger or something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was like 1.
I don't believe
2.
this story, I gotta say.
That's what my mom tells me.
It's like a genetic memory now.
Right?
Like, how could you even remember that from when you were 1 year old?
I know. It's so weird.
You would have forgot about it like 5 seconds later.
Right? It was a traumatic experience, I
guess so.
Isn't that wild? I was watching a video.
Yeah.
And they say that autistic people have issues with food textures. So maybe
you're autistic.
I'm autistic.
I don't think you're autistic.
I was like, oh, that's me. I have problems with food textures. I must be autistic.
No, I don't think so.
I doubt it as well.
Self-diagnosing over here. I don't think you're autistic.
I always self-diagnose.
Well, yeah, everybody does,
yep.
But that's why someone else has to tell you, like, no, you're an idiot.
No, you're just dumb.
No, you're not. No, you're not autistic. You look at me in the eye too much to be autistic.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. I do make forceful eye contact. Yep, 100%.
That's how you amp yourself up inside. You make that sound, but on the inside. Classic. When I went to McDonald's today, they had a kid working there who was dipping while he was working outside. He was carrying a spit cup with him when he was like walking around outside, and I was like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck dips anymore?
Oh, lots of people dip. We sell so much snuff at work, like non-tobacco based,
Yeah.
Like the Smoky Mountain Chew that's made out of like corn silk. So much of it.
It's too bad you can't, they don't do that, what was that other stuff? Was it?
What, in the pouch?
Yeah, it's
Smooth?
it's like a powder that you insufflate.
Oh yeah, that's snuff. That's what it is actually called.
Yeah,
and you pack it in your nose.
Yeah,
is that the stuff you're talking about?
Yeah,
that shit's gross as fuck. They have like competitions in Germany to see who can pack as much in their nose as they can. I think it's just called snuff. And then you got your snuff box on your hand right there.
Yeah,
or you also do your cocaine out of there if you really are in a pinch.
Snuff box with display stand. Yeah, we were playing the old Palladium fantasy system,
yeah.
and they have all your magic powders, but you snuff them.
Oh my god.
To get your magic powers.
That old Kevin Cienbieta guy, he's got some interesting ideas.
He does.
Yeah. It'll be nice when I shouldn't say nice. It'll be interesting when he dies to see how fast they sell off the rifts to like Wizards of the Coast or Hasbro.
Oh yeah.
Like the next day it'll be sold basically.
I went on this Etsy listing for a snuff box. It's like the finest container for the choicest of beetle snuff.
Beetle snuff?
Free shipping, free display stand. Hee hee!
Hee hee?
It says hee hee! Exclamation mark.
Beetle snuff. I'm back again. My feet are still swollen from last night.
You better get hubby to give you a foot massage.
I'm exhausted. Why were you standing around so much? You're supposed to sit there and then they bring everything to you. I didn't know that you decorate your own baby shower. That's pretty crazy.
Look at the snuff box.
Oh, it's snuff. Hee hee. I get it now.
Hee hee, but it's got a kickstand. Why does it have a kickstand?
Oh, just easier access, I guess. That thing costs $55.
$55. I mean, it's probably solid brass.
No, thank you.
Never mind, it's 3D printed.
What's with the fucking Star Trek communicator that's next to it?
What?
That last picture you were at.
This one? Oh, yeah, 3D printer. Is this 3D printed in metal or is it 3D printed in...
I did it because I like things a certain way. Yeah. Control issues. Well, that's good.
Oh.
Hopefully it went well.
No, it's plastic. It's PLA.
For $56, eh?
For $56.
Nice.
It's PLA, dude.
Yep. Easy peasy.
I mean, it's PLA and then it's refinished.
Refinished by a piece of sandpaper and a little spit shine.
Yeah.
My way or the highway, baby.
Oh, it's painted.
Fair enough. I have a nice new intro on my stream that you missed out last night, Pixacat.
I missed it too.
Yep. Next time, you'll see it. Next time. Hey, Mikey, do you know if anyone out there is dicking around with 3D printing shoes?
I mean, people have done it. It's not...
I saw the thumbnail.
It's not the best.
No, not the YouTube thumbnail. Are you talking about the thumbnail? Out of something biodegradable. Yeah. They're using 3D printing it out of old sticks and leaves. That's the original 3D printing right there.
I just found a snuff wallet.
Definitely wouldn't be the best.
Yeah, lots of people have 3D printed shoes, but they don't, they don't hold up. There are a bunch of videos out there where they print 3D print shoes and then run a marathon.
What about the 3D? What are those stupid big red boots? 3D print those.
Oh,
yeah. What were those?
Those big Crocs.
They weren't Crocs though,
Yeah,
were they?
Crocs.
Oh yeah. They look stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Look like Mega Man's boots, but red. Yeah, the Mega Man boots, exactly. Exactly.
Snuff wallet, black, intact in 360 degrees when opened. Comes with a
still on
straw.
The snuff stuff, eh? With a straw?
Yeah.
Gross. I have them for a cosplay. Do you?
Ooh.
Wow. Pretty crazy. Of Mega Man?
I was Tiny. I was watching you the other night, and I don't know who you were cosplayed as, but I liked your tags.
They're not comfortable? No kidding.
I think the tags were femboy.
It's a Mega Man cosplay.
Oh, I can't remember what your other tags were.
I don't think it was a cosplay. It's just a girl now. Yeah. I'm just a girl.
You're just a girl now.
Yeah. It wasn't a cosplay.
It wasn't a cosplay?
No. That was a sexy
regular?
girl. Had to keep up with my rival. Yeah, his rival is Aiden Ross. And Hassan. No, who's your rival? Amaranth?
You looked pretty coordinated that night.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I thought it might have been a cosplay of somebody.
No, it just has good, Tiny has good color theory.
Yeah, very good. Very good. So who's your rival then?
Amaranth.
Is it Amaranth?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Aiden Ross and Hassan, the two streamer bitches. Yeah, Aiden Ross, arguably the worst. You know my rival? Amaranth or Finster.
Good old Finster.
Yep. Finster and what's the other one's name? I can't remember her name. I mean, Amaranth is the big rival, but Finster's the goalpost. Yeah. What's Finster's girl's name there? I can't remember.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what her name is. I watch him all the time.
You watch Finster all the time?
Yeah.
If I can catch up to that Finn, then I'm doing good. I think you're doing more than good if you catch up to Finster. You're doing excellent. Oh, now my other elbow's cracking too. Sucks balls, dude.
Yeah, catching up to Finn. That's
Latina
that's the
titties
right
still
there.
banned on Twitch. That's too bad. I love them. There's a I don't think it's intentional, but there is a like outdoor, what do you call it? Like landscaping company that's called Latina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see their truck driving around. She was showing booty hole.
Don't show your booty hole on
Who
screen.
was showing their booty hole? Who's Latina titties? I don't know who that is.
The kick stream just keeps dropping.
Oh shit.
Offline, online, offline.
Oh, Strawberry Tabby. Oh, girl with huge titties. Yeah. She just looked like she was made out of plastic. Like literally titties and face. That's just not attractive. She was showing her booty hole though, eh? What did it look like? She looks like she smells like a stripper. Well, of course. She probably smells like vanilla. Or like, I don't know, cigarettes. Plus she's always oiled up, so she really does look plastic. Yeah. She is definitely lubed up. She's good to go, they say.
Not into it.
How do you sew your booty hole on Twitch? Just accidentally. Booty hole slip.
Yep. You're like, oh, I'm not wearing any underwear.
Ooh, that happened to... I don't remember what her name was. She's Canadian.
Alinity?
No. It was someone not as well-known as Alinity. I can't remember her name, though.
Tiny bathing suit and clapping cheeks.
She has a booty cam. She was wearing a tiny bathing suit. Banesia? Yeah, that might have been it.
Canadian titties.
Very close-up shot booty cam. And her booty hole slipped out. Can someone describe the color, please? I need to know. It was black. It was a wardrobe malfunction. Well, that's no excuse. Remember that wardrobe malfunction, Janet Jackson's titty coming out?
Yep.
That was intentional titty.
Intentional titty.
And ain't nobody need to see Janet Jackson's titty at that point in her life. Someone called live on stream to tell her, so she changed, but it still happened. I like Canadian titties because she played Grounded. Oh. No, it wasn't Banesia. That's not who I'm thinking of. No. Banesia Nash? No. Somebody else.
Who is that? Because they don't...
She's just got a... That's not how you spell her name.
Oh, that's why it's not coming up as anything.
It's like... Maybe something like that? I can't remember.
Baines.
She is fucking just huge, gigantic Droopy memories. And it was Nash. It was like Benezia Nash.
Benezia.
I can't remember exactly. Excuse me.
Let's crank that open a little bit. Let's crank it open.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I was thinking of somebody else. Oops. I don't know their names. I just know them by their race and titties. Her race was Canadian? Crazy.
I didn't know Canadian was a race.
Indeed. I don't know if it is either. Nationality, I guess.
I am Canadian.
Are you going to go into the monologue?
I don't know the monologue.
Okay.
I only know the I am Canadian.
I don't want to call her white titties. Why not? There's lots of those.
Yeah,
I see.
Pretty generic.
Canadian titties. But there's lots of black titties too, you know? And Latina titties. Maybe not on Twitch. And I thought we all agreed they're mommy milkers.
Twatch.
Not on Twitchiki?
Twitchiki.
Yeah.
Twitchiki.
Amaranth is the only one that doesn't get a titties name because she's Amaranth.
She's the OG.
I respect her. Do you?
I mean, she's not dumb.
No.
She's got, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, they all do. That doesn't mean they're not dumb. She's my girl. Sure. I'll allow it, I guess. I don't know.
Amaranth's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Fansly. Free OnlyFans.
Fanly.
Holy man.
Fansly. Only Fansly.
Her link tree is replete with links.
Yep.
Patreon, Snapchat, Discord, Cameo,
Premium
ASMR,
Snapchat.
YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram.
No premium Snapchat. She doesn't do nudes. It's all bathing suits.
If you call the number above, prepare to listen to me on stream. My phone number, 267-702-5131.
Prepare to listen to me on stream?
Yeah. Loyal fans, my very own toy. Chat with
wait
my
a minute.
AI. Free of vids, the quiet games. Talk to my AI. Make money just like me on what the hell is this? Some kind of king site? Join me on JM Kick. Free OnlyFans. Fansly. OnlyFans #1.
She should start doing nudes because she get paid way more money. How old is she? She's getting too old to be doing this Twitch e-girl stuff.
Jesus. She has her own pocket
Yes.
flashlight thing.
Nice. Is
It's
it molded?
$90.
Is it molded?
It looks like it might be molded.
But how would we know? We need a side-by-side comparison shot. It could be just a generic. Oh, you know, it's like when Pokimane rebranded those cookies. She just rebranded some other woman's vagina as her own. SMH my head.
Downloading the manual now.
The manual for it? Oh my god. Instruction manual was one thing. Insert penis. Repeat.
It's called the main squeeze.
Oh baby.
This is how you use the main squeeze.
Insert penis. Yeah, there's 2 steps. Step 1, insert penis. Step 2, pull out penis. Step 3, repeat.
You forgot the apply water-based lubricant.
Nah. It's good to go.
Socialize with the dog.
That reminded me of this stupid joke I saw on American Dad last night. Haley like ran away and they were going through a room and they were looking at her stuff and Francine found like her condoms and she's like crying like, I found Haley's condoms unlubed. She's good to go. Just like her mom. She's like crying. I love that show. It's so funny. Oh my God. It kills me every time. There's very few episodes that I have to skip. It's so funny. Oh my God. It kills me every time. Oh God. So good. If you're not watching American Dad, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? I don't watch American Dad. What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
There's lots.
It's so funny,
There's
dude.
lots wrong with me.
It's so funny. I was dying laughing last night. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me?
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, in relation to American Dad, anyways. American Dad is great. The other thing that was happening last night was Steve ate his dinner faster than Stan, so Stan thought he was trying to usurp his dominance as the alpha male. So he decided the only way to show dominance to him was that he was going to bang his mom, and Steve was going to walk in on it. So he like did a breadcrumb trail of comic books leading to their bedroom, and Steve would be like, "Ooh, comic book! Ooh, comic book! Ooh, comic book!" And he kept doing it. He gets to the bedroom, and you can see Stan's laying on top of Francine, and he just like looks back at Steve, and then like waits a couple seconds, and then just winks at him. He's like, "Oh no, Steve is here!" And Francine's like, "Ah, look away, son! We're just dancing." And Stan's like, "Yeah, we're just dancing. We're not dancing." Oh my God. I was dying laughing. Just the slow wink. So stupid. Oh my God. So good.
So good.
Yeah. I love it. Can't get enough.
I can't get enough of this show. It's American Dad. Makes me grow in the pants. Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, it doesn't make me grow in the pants. That is not true. That is not true.
Should we start the show?
Ah, sure, why not? What the fuck, why not?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 164.
Holy shit.
That's right, 164 episodes in. We're
crazy.
How many years? 2-3 years now?
Something like that.
Podcast?
Yep.
Anyway, you guys want to know who we are. I am Mikey T. And of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Please do.
We do things online all the time. You more than me now because I stopped for a little while.
Well,
it's very hard to concentrate on doing all of the things all of the time.
Work and pleasure.
Work and pleasure.
Two works, three works and pleasure.
You are listening to StreamVoid podcast. Yes, you, the listener, and I'm not talking to you across from me, Curb Stomped.
Yep.
This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that in between stuff. The things in between life and video games.
Yeah,
That's called work.
Oh yeah, work. I'm familiar.
You're familiar with the concept of working hard for a paycheck.
I mean,
working medium for a paycheck.
Working
firm for a paycheck.
I work at a reasonable pace, I believe. Not too fast, not too slow, just right. That's what I do.
It is what you do.
If they want me to work harder, they need to pay me more money, I guess. I don't know.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to work harder and then they'll pay you more money.
No.
No, that's not how it works.
No, that's not how it works anywhere. Has that ever worked for you?
Yes.
No, you liar.
Yes.
Where? When?
That's why I'm the boss.
Yeah, but you get paid like you're the boss? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, all right.
I don't get paid the most in the company, but I get paid a fair amount.
All right, fine. Okay, fine. I'll believe you. That's a little different when it's like a family-owned company.
Oh, 100%.
Where it's like, can't.
But I work for a family-owned company too.
Yeah, but does all the family work at the company too?
Most of them do.
Okay. Anyways.
Well, there were more before, but now they're not as many. But still,
cleared house.
They cleared house a little bit.
Nice. Love it.
Cleared house of family. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, do you remember last week I talked about how this guy that I have to deal with kept telling, we were talking about the broker for importing stuff, and he kept telling me, like, we haven't used these guys in 4 years.
Yep.
You sent the wrong one, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, no, I used the right one. You just don't know the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, follow up to that is this week. I work the warehouse Monday and Tuesday. I go to the store Wednesday, and I talk to my good friend over at the store about how, like, he called me and told me, like, we don't use this broker. We haven't used the broker. And I'm just like, I don't know what his deal is, but he wouldn't listen to me, whatever. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is either, but, you know, cause she didn't know what was going on. The last she heard was like, he's going to take care of this. So she's like, yeah, I'm kind of a bit, you know, I should phone him because he never followed up to tell me what's going on with it or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I'm looking in my emails because I haven't looked at them since the previous Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And I find one that was from the broker to me and the owner and the woman. But apparently I'm the only one that actually, like, because it was like the whole chain of emails. Yeah. So I scrolled through the whole thing and read it all. And I get to the very bottom of the email, and it's from the guy to the broker saying, like, yeah, we don't use you anymore. We haven't used you for 4 years. We have another broker. So they're clearing our stuff. So yeah, thanks. This was a mistake that this got sent to you or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, hey, look at this email that I got here. Look at what this says. And she's like, oh, wow. Whew, geez Louise. I feel like I should get ahead of this and call them because this could be troublesome. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess so. I was like, if it was me, I personally wouldn't. I would maybe talk to the boss and see what he said. Yeah. But I wouldn't do it, right?
It's above your pay grade.
Well, it's not above my pay grade. It's like...
It's above her pay grade.
It's not above anybody's pay grade. It's just like, well, she's the one that's going to have to fix it if anything fucks up. But like, it's like, I did what I was told. Mm-hmm. I sent him the information. I told him what I knew. So whatever happens after this, whatever, right? Yeah. And I was like, anyways, besides, that's a problem for future you. Like, you don't have to worry about that today. Yeah. So whatever. I continue working on. Literally an hour later, she comes out of, like, we share, it's like 2-roomed office. Yeah. And there's 4 of us in there. Me and her in the one room and the other 2 in the other room. And she comes out of there and she's like, oh, did you hear that? And I was like, no, I didn't hear what. I don't listen to anything going on around me. And she's like, oh, yeah, like, we got a call from one of the companies I order from the States from. And they phoned and said, like, oh, yeah, the broker said they're not your broker anymore and they won't clear your stuff. So who are you clearing this with now? So we were like, okay, let's take a look. So anyways, long story short, she called the broker, talked to them back, or no, first called the guy and was like, hey, they're saying, you know, we don't use these guys. We do use them. Like, did you tell them anything? And he's like, no, I just said we're not using them for this specific order. So she's like, well, can you phone over and see what's going on? Because you're the last one to talk to them. And they're telling us that, you know, they're not using us, that we're not using them anymore. So then he calls back and was like, oh, it was something about the GST. Like, we haven't paid our GST in a while, so they're not doing anything. So she's like, okay. Like, first of all, he lied to me about this. So what? Yeah. You know? So then she calls down and was like, what's happening? And the woman, you know, let me look into it. And she's like, oh, yeah, it looks like your account was closed. We closed your account down because of an email we got from this guy named so-and-so. So I was like, wow, that's cool. Because I have like tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars of product coming through the border that won't come through now. So anyways, she ended up calling the boss, and his boss was like, he can fix it. So he's having to try to fix our account problem now.
Oh, man. That's great.
And the whole point of the problem was this big order coming through. See, this is the other thing too, okay? This could have been avoided if all they had done was phone down and figure out what the problem was initially. Because the initial problem was, we're clearing this big order from the States. Yep. I ordered all these life jackets, and the clearing fee is like thousands of dollars, whatever. Because they do they do any of the like duties and blah 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 blah, and then we pay them, right? and they wanted us to pay up front, which we don't ever really do. So the rather than saying like, hey, phone down there and ask why they're having us pay up front, he just said, clear it with someone else. The owner told the other guy, clear it with these other guys. We're not paying up front. So anyways, what it was whatever it was, like 2 years ago, the company was sold to these other guys, and now they will only pay up front to a certain dollar value.
Yeah.
And after that, you have to pay first before they'll clear it. It's nothing else to do with like them trying to get back at us for whatever reason. Because that's what the owner told me. He's like, I think they're trying to screw with us because we took our business elsewhere or whatever. So if we would have just phoned down, we could have figured it out and then there'd be no problem, right?
Yeah.
And because of this, then the whole thing got shut down. So it's like, oh my fucking God. And then like I don't know why he would tell this other guy to deal with it. Because he's telling me all this stuff like, oh, we use these other guys because when we order from them, they'll clear our, like if it's all shoes, but it's on 50 different lines on the invoice, they'll just say it's shoes and clear it as one item. It's cheaper that way. Yeah. But that's wrong. That's not how they do it. They do it the exact opposite. They do it line by line. Mm-hmm. So it costs more. Whereas the one that I dealt with will do it like, oh, they're all shoes. One item.
Good to go.
So I'm like, this guy doesn't know jack shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's just screwing everything up. And like, I mean, he is the owner's buddy.
Yeah.
So like they're friends.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point where it's like, holy fuck. Because even like in the office, the owner's wife does some paperwork there. Mm-hmm. And I went in there after this whole thing down and I just was like, oh my God. She's like, I'm ready to kill him. And I was like, yeah, he's just acting like he's just screwing shit up all the time. And then he won't fix it. And she's like, yeah, I know. So anyways, that was my work week. I just sort of like was like, sucks for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not fixing it, you know? And then on Friday, I was alone in the warehouse. Again, they didn't tell me I was going to be alone on Friday. And they were taking the truck to the other store. So I spent all this time, again, making these big, tall skids when I could have made 2 shitty skids in like 1/10 the time and it would have been fine. But whatever.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic move.
But it was enjoyable. Just not messing around, but just, you know, being at the warehouse alone. I mean, it's kind of like I'm alone anyways, but it was just as fine anyways. And that was my work week.
That was an amazing work week.
I know.
That sounds great.
Oh my God. So good. Can't get enough of it. What about you?
Work is picking up. We have everyone back to work now.
Oh, wow. Really?
Well, we'll be on Monday. It's gotten very crazy.
Nice. All of a sudden, just boom, here's the work again. Go crazy. Nice.
So I had a very busy week.
Nice.
We were talking about last podcast, the proposal I did for the one company for the $1 million project.
You had to go down there.
I had to go down there and take a look, have a tour of the site.
Yep.
And man, government money is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the work is so easy, it's unreal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the amount of work is easy for the amount of dollars is ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
And like ridiculously good.
Yeah.
But the problem is we don't have the equipment and don't have a way to get the equipment that they want us to use. And they don't provide the equipment. It's like, hey, you need to bring all this equipment. Great. I've never heard of this box before. I've never heard of this cable before. What is this? Where do I get it from? Really? Oh, none of our suppliers carry it. That's great.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was an interesting walkthrough because we had there were 5 companies that were shortlisted. So we did a walkthrough with the 5 companies.
Oh, yeah. Did you feel out of your element?
No, I felt fine.
Okay.
I felt fine once my phone was going to die because you got to go in there and take a bunch of pictures, like what you're looking at, because it's a giant, massive, ancient building that's been renovated 300 times, and just like traveling around, going to the spots, and like, there's no way I'm remembering where the hell we are and where we're going. It was wild.
I just meant, what did you feel out of your element where they were like, well, this is where we're going to use that Johnson rod, and you're just like, what the fuck is a Johnson rod?
It's fairly easy to figure out. It's all kind of the same style of box or equipment or cable, whatever, but it's a different, it's
standard
it's
or
just
whatever.
Different standard, yeah. They're
so
not.
Why didn't they have this in their like thing when they were like, we're taking bids, you have to use this equipment?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
And that was, we haven't bid on it yet, right? This was,
you did a pre-bid.
I did a request to pre-qualify.
Yeah.
So we did that. So we didn't have any of the equipment or anything like that.
Okay.
Any of the lists, any of the prints, nothing.
Yeah.
We just had to tell the company what
we've done before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're good. You can come in."
Okay.
And it's funny. We didn't see a lot of the other big telecoms out there except for one.
Yeah.
Like there's some other huge telecoms out there that either they didn't put a bid in or we just beat them out. I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, I stayed at the Poco Inn and Suites.
The Poco Inn and Suites. What the hell does Poco mean?
Port Coquitlam.
Oh wow! So is this like a mom and pop restaurant?
No, well, I think it might be mom and pop, but it's also like super high class.
Oh really?
Like granite countertops
Ooh.
everywhere and everything.
Ooh la la!
Right?
Wow.
And the location is very close to our Poco office.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's like 5-minute drive, even in traffic.
Did you go to
It's
it?
great. The office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the office as soon as I got to Vancouver.
Oh yeah. And do they all shape up when you show up, or what?
No.
They don't give a fuck. They're like, "Who's this clown?"
No, well, they know me because I work with all the office
Yeah.
people there. I don't know any of the line crews or any of
yeah.
like the grunt workers.
Oh, the plebs.
The plebs, yeah.
Okay.
It is so warm and moist in that office. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, oh God, how does anybody work in here?
Well, I understand the moistness of it, but like the warmness, I don't know.
I don't know. They had it just cranked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone is also like there's this one room and everyone's kind of in it except for the general manager.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you guys work like this? You're all so loud.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as anyone talks, I'm just like, huh?
Maybe you are autistic.
Artistic?
Yeah. You need your noise canceling headphones when you're in public.
Yes.
Yeah, you are autistic.
I need to not have so many distractions because I'm always extremely busy.
Yeah.
Because I get requests from everyone in the company
Yeah.
to do things.
And you can't just ignore them.
Like sometimes the people just come into my office and be like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh God damn it, you're ruining my workflow."
That's why you need like a sign on your door.
Do not enter.
Yeah. Have a red light on. Recording in progress. Working in progress.
Working in progress.
Exactly.
I got my headphones on so I can tune out most of it anyway.
Yeah, your noise canceling headphones. You
Technically,
are
they're open
autistic.
back. They're these ones right here. They're the HD 650s.
What happened to your head vibrating ones?
Those are... I still use those.
Oh, okay.
But only for housework.
Oh, okay.
Because then I can hear everything around me. But
Okay.
still listen to music.
Okay.
Yes. It was snowing like mad going over the Coke.
Oh, yeah, I
I
bet.
was quite surprised.
And the Coke is what?
The Coquihalla,
Uh-huh.
the highway number 5 through the mountains
Of British Columbia.
of British Columbia to go from
Okay.
Vancouver to Kamloops.
There you go.
Split.
Beautiful.
Cuts about an hour off of your trip.
Yep.
Unless it's like super dumping snow, and then it adds an hour on your trip.
Highway through hell, they call it?
They do call it a highway through hell.
Yeah.
Even the number 1 has been called the highway through hell as well.
Yeah.
Because I've a couple of years ago I went through there. I
But isn't that because of all the kidnapped indigenous women that have been
that's
murdered
the
along?
highway of tears.
Oh, that's the Highway of Tears.
That's the Highway of Tears.
Right.
And we were going through a couple of years ago, and the highway through hell crew was actually on site filming
Oh,
one of the
crazy.
crashes that we were stuck by.
You should have got on the show. Just crash into a truck right there or something like that. I'm going to be famous.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice trip.
Nice.
Only down there for the night.
Where'd you eat dinner?
I went out with actually a couple of the Splice boys
Mhm.
from Kuvo
Okay.
Splicing,
Mhm.
and we went to a pho restaurant.
Oh, nice.
I cannot remember what it was called, but it was very close.
It was good.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty good.
Yep.
Apparently, one of the boys lives like 5 minutes away from the Poco Inn and Suites, so
Oh, yeah.
they
Nice.
picked me up. We went, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!
Nice.
This is great."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that my work?
I guess so.
That was my work.
Cool.
Yeah,
Not bad.
yeah. We were really hoping we're going to hear something about our loan for the Game Hub.
Oh, yeah. You
Last
still
week.
haven't heard about it.
Still haven't
huh?
heard anything. On Monday, it'll be 2 weeks since we submitted, so hopefully next week we'll
Hey,
hear something.
forget about us there, guy.
Yeah, right. Well, they pinged my credit last week.
Oh, that's
Not last
right.
week, but the week before.
That's right.
Like a couple days after we submitted, so it's they're looking at it. They're looking at it good.
Thinking hard about it.
They are thinking hard.
Yep.
I gave the Jeep the old detailing as well.
Oh, wow.
2 days to detail the Jeep.
Good Lord.
Well, I worked on it maybe like an hour one day and 2 hours the next day,
Oh, okay.
and it
When you
looks
say
very
2 days, that in my head instantly says 16 hours.
16 hours of work.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
but now looks fresh and new again.
It's very good for a week, anyways.
Yeah, for a week, something like that.
Then you'll drive through a mud puddle.
No, I detailed the whole inside.
Oh, the
leather
inside.
conditioned and everything.
Ooh la la.
Mm-hmm. You got to.
Très bien.
Yeah, it looks and smells brand new again.
Oh.
That smell of new leather.
Oh, baby.
Love it.
Very good.
Well, I did stream some video games on Friday?
Yes,
Saturday?
you did.
One of the two? Friday. Final Season 2 dropped,
Yes.
which is great. They added a new map.
Oh, wow.
They put on 3 new guns,
Oh, wow.
custom game modes,
Oh, wow.
and a whole new 5v5 game mode.
Ooh.
A push, not push the cart, but ride the platform game mode.
Oh, yeah.
It was, I don't know. It's kind of fun, but it's really hard to route the other team off of the platform. Once one team gets it, it's very hard to get them off of it.
Requires teamwork, I
It
bet.
requires teamwork.
Yeah.
But you can actually like 5-stack it too, which is cool.
What do you mean?
So you can bring 5 people into your party, so you can go in at the same time.
I
with
see
5
what you're saying. Okay.
Whereas, when you're playing, when they have those Apex limited time events where they have like a 6-man, you have to have, it's a team of 3 and a team of 3 put together. So you can't have a full 6-stack.
Boo.
I know, it's kind of lame. Actually, I think that's how it worked last time I played. I don't know if they've changed that or what.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they did a lot of changes to the finals. They really rebalanced the entire thing. They've made a lot of changes to the heavy meta. So now you don't actually see that many heavies in the game, which was pretty crazy to see. They changed the Lewis gun so that the recoil is a lot more random. And man, I was playing heavy the other night, and it was very hard to control that gun.
Oh, yeah.
It's very hard to hit headshots.
So is it actually random, or is it like Apex where it has an exact same recoil pattern?
So it's before, I didn't test the recoil pattern, but I know before when I was testing recoil patterns that it is kind of like Apex where, it just has a predictable recoil pattern.
Yeah.
But they did say they randomized it a little bit with the Lewis gun.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm curious as to what it'll be like. I should go back in there into the shooting range and test and see if the recoil pattern's all crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all new skins, all new everything. I was like, oh my God, everything looks so cool.
But they still have terrible character design.
According to you, yeah.
Yeah, according to me.
I don't think they're that terrible, but hey.
Maybe it's just the ones I've seen.
Could be.
Because they've been all atrocious.
I make my people look atrocious, I guess.
That's probably why I think they're bad, because I just see your characters looking atrocious all the time.
I want to look as stupid as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, mission accomplished. You've done it.
And Saturday played some shooty bugs versus robots game. Helldivers 2.
Why didn't you stream this?
I don't know.
Okay. You played for like 8 frickin' hours.
No, I only played it for like 2.
Okay.
Played with the Keeper and one of the Mosh and Doug Jr.
Douglas Jr.
Douglas Jr.
Yep.
It was a good time. They added mechs to the game,
Yes, I know.
which we didn't get any.
Oh,
You got to be level
sad.
25 to unlock it.
Sad.
So I think only Mosh is level 25 and
Oh my
higher.
God.
All the rest of us
No
are like
life in
level
it
12.
over there.
Oh yeah, that's the only game he plays right now, except for when he's recording Ludo Lads.
And guitar.
Whatever. And then Helldivers.
What's that guitar game?
Rocksmith.
Rocksmith.
Yeah.
I made him play all these wackadoo songs that he couldn't play.
I
stream.
saw.
Like Tool and Primus. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Tool and Primus have some very intense bass lines.
Yeah.
Especially Primus.
I introduced him to some new music that he's never heard. So
Nice.
That's cool.
That is
the
cool.
chats from Australia.
Yeah?
They're hilarious. Hilariously good.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
They're like
I
Aussie
think you
punk
were
rock.
I think you were in the midst of requesting a song by them when I was loading into a raid.
Oh yeah. He played like 4 of them, so
Nice.
like they have a song, it's called Pub Feed, and it's about them wanting to go eat food at a pub.
Oh yeah.
And then they have Identity Theft. It's just a song about their identity being stolen. And they have a song called The Clap about the guy getting the clap. And they have one called Smoko, which is about going on a smoke break, because in Australia, everything gets shortened with an O at the end.
Yeah.
So
That's the one.
Smoko is
That
a
is
smoke break.
That's the one you were requesting when I was watching.
Smoko. Yeah. So pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I also played Tarkov.
Next. How was Tarkov?
It's Tarkov. I love that game, but I also, when you see people who have the Edge of Darkness edition and then you compare it to yours, you're like, wow, these people paid just for just the fast, easy mode.
Yeah.
It's just easy mode.
Pay to win.
I suppose.
Yeah.
You get you get your Omega case, which is your butt case. So you have a 9-slot butt case. Whereas when you start, you only have a 4-slot butt case. And that case is a case you take into the raid, and everything inside of it you get to keep.
Yeah.
So you don't lose it.
Stick this AK-47 in here that I really don't want to lose.
Could you even fit one of those in there? You might be able to.
Mm-hmm.
But and even like the stash. Like watching my buddy play DJ Flex 99. He's got that just the biggest stash ever. And I'm like, how do you even I can fit 2 guns in my stash, and you've got like all these guns, and his backpacks are all like not stacked into each other, and he still has tons of space. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I gotta like every time I get an insurance return, I gotta sell so much stuff just so I can get that stuff back into my inventory before I lose it.
How much does this extra edition cost?
Yeah, it's like $120.
Oh my god, that's obscene.
You can't get that edition anymore. That was supposed to be a limited time edition.
Oh yeah. Are they selling slot spaces?
They are selling slot spaces. Yeah,
I can't believe it.
They were adamant they weren't going to do microtransactions.
Yeah, so they made the macro.
Yeah,
they're not micro; they're big.
And because Edge of Darkness was supposed to be a limited edition stuff that came with all the DLC, they finally removed that from the store, so you can't get it anymore.
Oh,
and then they added you can add 1 line of bank space for like $4.
That's still pretty micro.
It's a lot for not a lot. You know, it's a lot of money for not a lot of space.
I wonder if there's a finite amount you can buy.
There is.
Yeah,
I think it's like 20
slots or 20 rows.
20 rows.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised they would stop.
Yeah.
If someone wants to buy 1,000 rows, okay, $4,000. Let's
Games,
go.
Yeah. Game's been in development for so long that they're not getting any. I guess they're having problems attracting new blood to pre-order.
Gee, I wonder why.
Right?
Maybe put it on Steam, dipshits.
That's been a big discussion. It's like, well, get it on Steam. And they're like, we're going to get it on Steam, but not until it goes 1.0.
Why?
I don't know. They did explain it, but I can't remember why.
Early access? Like, they explained it that they're stupid. Oh, it's because they're Russian and they probably can't. It's illegal.
No, they could. I think it's because they don't want that 30% cut being taken right off the start. For like when they're doing their like
so increase the cost by 30%, you fuckers. Oh my god.
Yeah, they could probably do that. It'd probably be a
sell
pretty
it by
simple.
The Tarkov website for $39 and sell it on Steam for $59. Problem fucking solved. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wonder how much the player base would go up if they did put it on Steam. Probably
10 times as much?
Probably a bit.
Yeah. So stupid. I don't like money. I don't want him to take 30%. Oh, how fucking stupid can you be?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Put it on Epic then.
Yeah, right?
What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right? They could
I'm
just
offended.
Put it on Epic.
And I don't even like this fucking game.
Yeah, every time I die in that game now into a PMC, it's always like level 50. Level 50 PMC Chad running around killing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. And apparently the cheating it's up there right now.
Rampant
cheating.
Yeah.
I did talk about it where the guy was just like, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. They will announce that they are cheating.
Why?
I don't know. So you don't fight them.
So what, like, don't they want to kill you?
I don't know. Like
Okay.
maybe they're just cheating because they don't want to kill you, but they don't want to get killed by scavs. I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. It's so weird.
You should start saying it. People run away from you. I'm cheating.
I'm cheating.
I'm a cheater.
I'm a cheater.
Yeah.
But then that's how you get reported.
Because you say I'm a cheater?
Yeah, with my 1.79 KD.
Yeah. Like they would be, like they'd just look at your stats and be like, nah, this guy is not cheating.
Not cheating at all.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, still loving that game, but that's so stressful. I guess that's why I like it. Because it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to challenge yourself.
Yes.
Which is fine, I guess.
And then, of course, I think I played Death Stranding every day this week.
So you're into it.
Literally every day.
And you're into it.
And I'll tell you why later.
Okay. Yeah, I remember before Death Stranding came out, you were like, I'm going to just play this game all the time. It's going to love it. I'm going to play it nonstop. It's going to be great. And then it came out and you never even looked at it again.
Yeah, right.
But before it came out, you were like, I'm into it.
Yes, but now
I'm into it. You're into it.
I pushed past that spot.
Yeah.
There's just that one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And we went back. I pushed past it, and now I'm like, oh god, let's go.
Okay. I played Vintage Story. It's a Minecraft-like game.
Yes.
And I played it a bunch. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I just worked on my area. It's like slow progression in it, you know? You can't really speed run it. I mean, I guess you
sure
could, but there's so many like, you know, roadblocks in your way to slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I need to find copper. Oh, I don't have enough food. Oh, I don't have any wood.
My shoes are broken.
Yeah, that can happen, but
yeah,
that doesn't really matter.
No, that's more Death Stranding.
Yeah. So I played that, recorded all the footage. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it into a YouTube video series, but I don't know if it's possible the way I've recorded. So we'll see.
You probably just have to do the thing where you record when you're going to talk about things.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just hit record, talk about things, stop recording.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you can just stitch all those together.
Yeah, I might have to do something like that.
Or if you're going to go, maybe you preset something up. So like if you find a bunch of copper.
Yeah.
Maybe just like be like, okay, well back it up, hit record.
That's why I record, is because then it'll be like, ooh, I found this. And it's like genuine, not like, hey, I found this. Anyways.
It might just make it easier because then you don't have to scrub through, hours and hours of footage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll try different things anyways. And last night I played Infinite Wealth.
Yes.
Yakuza Infinite Wealth. And I did some Dondoku Island. I beat some guys up and had some bums move in.
Nice.
Well, they don't move in. They're on vacation. But
you got some bums on vacation on your island?
Like, of course, they were literally bums.
Yeah.
You have to the island was like a dump, and I worked it up enough that people were interested to coming visit, but it was only like good enough for like bums to visit, right?
I think you would call them hobos.
No, I call them bums.
Yeah.
And
they don't have their hobo stick traveling from island to island?
No, they come from the main island of Hawaii to Dondoku Island for a 3-day vacation, get away from the harsh Hawaiian summer.
Yes.
To Dondoku Island. But I only had a tent. So it was like, oh, you can invite 3 people to the island. So I was like, oh, 3 separate tents? No, 1 tent. I made 3 strangers stay in a tent together. And they have all like things they want to see when they're on the island. So it'll be like, I want an island that has is an E-class island. So like the worst type of resort you can have. And they have all these things. And then they'll be like, I want to see something slightly rustic when I'm here. So then it'll be like, you can build like decorations that are rustic. So it'll be like, oh, there's an old like wooden well. That's rustic. So you build one of those and they'll be like, oh, I love this well. It's so beautiful.
So rustic.
The one bum was like, I want 5 things that are sleazy on your island. So I built like 2 maid mannequins that are wearing maid outfits.
What?
I made a beer keg and like a mahjong table, and I just set them outside. And he's like, "Whoa, I love this mannequin." So, and then you have to give him a gift every day, like a souvenir. So you can make souvenirs or give them stuff you found.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day I couldn't make souvenirs, so I gave him a shell that I had. And the second day, this kid moved in and he can make souvenirs. You have to like research them first. So I can make like a can of sardines and a bottle of sake. So I'm like, these bums obviously want sake. So I just gave them all sake. And they're like, whoa, thanks for the sake. And then they leave the island and they give me all these Dondoku bucks. And,
Ooh, Dondoku bucks.
It keeps on going.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
Very nice.
And then after that, I just went to the main island and, ran around like doing side missions and finding
horny side missions.
Well, I talked to the guy that was a Yakuza boss who liked to wear a diaper.
Oh yeah, so Diaper Bob.
It's Gondawara actually, and he likes to wear a diaper. He was a pound mate from the first game, which is the summons in Infinite Wealth.
Yep.
I haven't unlocked him as a pound mate yet, but I'm assuming I will. I don't think there was any horny side missions really that I did.
That's too bad.
But there's still something I haven't unlocked in the menu. Like there's some side content because there's another little logo, and also on Dondoku Island there's like a thing where I can send Sujimon to the island somehow, but I haven't unlocked that yet either. So trying to figure out what's going on. Also, there's also other jobs I haven't unlocked yet because I can apparently be the jobs from the last game because I found the weapons for them, but I don't have the chef job and stuff unlocked. So still lots of stuff to do. I didn't even do a single story mission last night. It was just all side stuff. There's just so much to do.
Nice.
Every time I run around a corner, it's like, oh, fuck, there's something else to do here. So, yeah, I'm liking it a lot.
Very good.
I don't think... Oh, and besides Death Stranding.
Of course.
I don't think I played anything else. I've been logging into Elder Scrolls Online to get the daily reward.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because this month they gave away a free DLC if you logged in, so I've been doing that.
Nice.
And I think that's it. Game-wise.
Nice. They added a daily quest to Tarkov.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You get 3 daily quests.
Well, they're not quests on Elder Scrolls. They're just a little thing you log in daily to get, and then you log out immediately.
I guess they're not quests either. They're tasks.
Oh, yeah. Which is like what? Sell a backpack?
No. Sometimes it's go out here and find crackers and croutons.
Yum.
Or go here and kill a bunch of scavs.
Nice.
Yeah, some of the tasks they have you do are absolutely ridiculous. I'm on some main ones for Jaeger, and he's like your survivalist expert kind of guy. And his task is, I got 2 tasks. One was, I probably talked about this one last time, was kill 5 scavs without armor.
Oh yeah, in the leg or whatever.
Yeah, and then it's like, killed 3 scavs by shooting them in the legs on woods at 40 meters.
Yeah. So stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got one of them where it's killed in the head 40 meters, kill a scav, shoot him in the head in 40 meters. I got that one of those.
Yeah.
Last night. Yeah, and then I got killed by a level 40 PMC.
Oh.
All the time, every time.
Sad.
Yes. Very sad.
That's too bad. I didn't watch anything this week except American Dad.
We started Invincible Season 2, Part 2.
Nice.
And it was all about Adam Eve, and how she was created in the lab, and how she works.
Yeah, there's a free game of her, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
That was a banana sandwich story, the first episode. It was very brutal.
Yeah.
People just mucking and not mucking, but turning into ichor. Just evaporating.
Hate when that happens.
Turning into goo.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Lots of blood.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Nice.
That whole show is just bananas. Invincible.
I've seen the first episode.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where he kills the Justice League.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the whatever league they're called in that show. They're all ripoffs of
the Earth
the
Planet
League.
Defenders.
Yeah, they're all Justice League characters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are, definitely.
Oh, they literally are. Yeah. Like, oh, that guy's Martian Manhunter.
I can't remember what the hell the Batman guy's name is. Night Hunter or something?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was, yeah. Anyways. Pretty interesting. Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead. It's his thing.
I did watch the latest Nile Red video.
Oh.
It's like an hour long.
Wow.
And he turns styrofoam into cinnamon flavor.
Why would you do that?
Because he thought he might be able to, because the molecules are very similar. Polystyrene to the cinnamaldehyde is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. He got when you take styrofoam and then you stick it in a solvent, it just turns into goo. And I'm just like, ew, God, that looks disgusting. He used acetone, just like a big vat of acetone, just started sinking them in, and they would just dissolve instantly.
Yeah.
It was pretty gross. And then a bunch of so many steps just to turn it into styrene, and then add the oxygen and the hydrogen molecules to it. It was wild.
He must have a lot of like chemical waste at his place.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then he bought a candy press and had so he could make the candy cinnamon hearts.
Oh yeah.
He spent like $6,000 on a candy roller with custom reels to do cinnamon hearts.
That seems like a waste of money. For one one little video.
And that it took him months to do the video too.
Yeah.
Just all the things he had to do to get that so that he could actually eat it without it killing him instantly.
Oh my god.
And I mean, he's done other ones where he's turned nitrile gloves into grape soda.
Gross.
Or was it nitrile gloves into hot sauce? And then something else into grape soda. It's crazy.
That's weird. Do you remember I asked you a while ago if that was... I heard Nile Red on the Patreon for the Tiger Belly podcast?
Yeah.
That is him.
Yeah.
Because in one of the videos, he has like his whiteboard, there's a drawing of Bobby Lee on it. It says Slept King. So that's one of his nicknames, is Slept King.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was him on the Patreon.
That's good.
Pretty interesting.
Yes.
I've only ever seen clips of him on TikTok.
Yeah, he does a lot of clips on TikTok.
I'm sure
does
they
a
weren't
lot of
his
stuff
account.
on Snapchat.
I'm sure it wasn't his account. Everything on TikTok is stolen. So
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But his Snapchat, if you go on there, you
Yeah.
can just scroll through just tons of snaps of him doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes stupid stuff. He likes to smash things.
Who
all
doesn't?
the time.
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess everyone does.
Exactly. Exactly. So he must be making a lot of money.
Yeah. I would imagine so, since he has his own lab.
Yeah.
I don't know, because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's in Canada now or if he's down in America, living in America.
I would think
where his lab
he's
is.
probably in America, if I had to guess.
Because he does
really
hook up.
trying to do the YouTube thing.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But he does do some filming in Canada. Like some of his videos are.
I'm sure
filmed
he's
in
jet
Canada.
setting around. He's probably got enough money.
Because he does hang out with William Osman and that crew.
I'm sure.
The Open Sauce crew. We'll call it the Open Sauce crew.
Sure. Never heard of him.
God, I would love to go to Open Sauce. That'd be so cool.
Let's set it up. What's his name? William
William Osman.
Oh, Osman.
Osman, yeah.
Yeah. Hit up Mikey T33 on Telegram.
I subscribe to the Open Sauce YouTube channel, and just watching all the panels that happened in Open Sauce. I'm like, oh god, that would be so cool.
What is Open Sauce?
Open Sauce is William's event that he just threw last year. It was like the first ever Open Sauce, where it's just a bunch of makers making stupid stuff and then having panels and YouTubers and everything talk about it. But it went off so well, and he wasn't expecting it to go off as well as it did. They had everyone there. Like all the maker YouTubers were there. Like Colin Furs was there.
Of course.
Adam Savage was there. And Mark Rober.
A Mythbuster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was there. I was like, oh
Mark
man, this would be
Rober?
so cool to go to.
I know Mark Rober.
Yeah.
And I know Adam Savage.
Yes. Yes.
I like it when Mark Rober like tased iShowSpeed or something like that. That was pretty funny. He did something to him. I can't remember what it was. Or he hit him in the head. I can't even remember.
And Mendy was there too?
Of course.
Electro Boom?
Yep. Has to be invited.
Yes. To shock
She
everyone.
has to be invited?
He.
Oh, he. Yeah, that's what I meant. He has to be invited?
He has to be invited.
Yeah.
Because he just shows up with a magic wand and shocks people.
Oh, yeah, of course. That's a good way to go to prison.
He electrocutes a lot of people. I like it when him and Linus team up and do a show.
Oh, he shocks Linus?
Oh, he shocks Linus all the time.
I'd like to see that video.
It's hilarious whenever he does it.
Linus just seems like a clown to me.
Yeah, they're having another event this year, and I'm like, oh man, that'd be so cool.
You got to go.
This is in California. It's a long ways.
You fly. They got planes nowadays.
Because it's got a spare room, right?
Yeah, they got not for much longer. They got planes
they
nowadays.
do.
You know,
That's expensive, and I got a store.
You're
to
the
run.
big boss of your job, and
I am the big boss
store and your
and the owner
detailing business
and the owner.
You got the money.
I don't got the money.
Stop pussyfooting around. Just come on. Can you give me a grant?
Yeah, that'd be cool to go to. That's the dream.
Treat yourself, bitch.
I will treat myself at some point.
No,
It'll
you
be
won't.
good.
You fucking liar.
Yeah.
You're such
I
a
am.
liar. What a dirty liar.
I am.
Yep.
Yeah, can I write it off as a business expense going down there to
For the Purple Room Studios.
for the PRS?
Yeah. Operating at a 100% loss every year.
100% loss every year, can't claim anything.
Yeah.
Yes, this studio does operate at 100% loss.
Yep. That's okay.
Oh, excuse me. I got some burps.
Just burp into the microphone.
No, thank you.
Stop fucking around
No, thank you.
here.
No, I have to cut it out.
You don't cut out my burps. Come
I
on.
don't cut out anyone's burps.
I know.
I mean, you don't burp unless it's the pre-show anyway.
Or right at the end.
Or right at the end. It's
Yeah.
always at the end.
Yeah. I might be brewing up something special today.
Oh, no. Little special post-show burp.
Who said anything about burp?
Oh. You can get pink eye if you fart into that microphone.
Hasn't happened yet.
The pink eye or the fart in the microphone.
I don't know. Does Amaranth fart in the microphone? Does she have pink eye? I don't know. Does Amaranth do any ASMR farts? I don't think so.
Well, she does because she was selling fart in a jar.
No, she wasn't. Was
Yeah,
she?
yeah, she did fart in a jar.
Oh, God. Pink eye in a jar. She's too classy to do it on stream, though. You know they just didn't fart in a jar, of course.
No, of course not.
Or maybe she bought fart spray and did a spritz into it.
Yeah, probably a little putrefactant.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow, the more you know.
Military grade putrefactant.
Oh, God, no, not military grade.
That's what Mark Rober used in his glitter
package
bomb
theft things, yeah.
Did you? Well, you probably didn't watch the one with Macaulay Culkin in it, did you?
I think I saw the start of it, maybe, but
Because they go outside and to test the putrefactant, and Macaulay Culkin's just like, and then just instantly he's just like,
why would he do it with Macaulay Culkin?
I don't know.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Macaulay Culkin's been on
Like,
some
was
stuff.
Pauly Shore busy that weekend or what?
Macaulay Culkin's been in some YouTube stuff recently.
Right.
He was on Angry Video Game Nerd.
Really?
Yeah.
How far he's fallen. Oh my God.
He's at the point where he just does what he wants.
Remember when he was Home Alone?
Yes.
Yeah. Now he's with the Angry Video Game Nerd.
He's with AVGN. He's with Mark Rober. He's just chilling.
Well, Mark Rober is a little different than the Angry Video Game Nerd.
James Rolfe?
Yeah. How many views do his videos get now? 20,000?
Yeah, it's not, it's not as good. You can tell when the company, which writers are doing which episodes, because I've seen some episodes like, this is not Angry Video Game Nerd. This is garbage.
Yeah.
And then other episodes, it's like, okay, this is back to form.
Okay. I'm not a huge enjoyer of the angry anything on YouTube.
No?
No.
Yeah, I haven't really watched him lately. Like some episodes come up where I want to see what the game's like, and then I'm just like, it's okay.
I saw a great, what do you call it? Why can't I think of the word? Like a parody of the angry YouTube channels where it was the angry park reviewer.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Just angry reviewing parks.
Yeah, and he just was like, look at this tree. Oh, they fucked this tree up. Oh my God.
Why? Why would they do that?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Love it.
Yeah.
You know what else I love?
No.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod.
Wow.
That's right. You can get in there. You can support this podcast with your hard-earned dollary dues for as little as $1 a month. You get access to the pre-show content, the post-show content, our bonus Patreon exclusive videos where we tend to just eat things and then react.
Shamrock Shake is back.
Shamrock Shake is back. Yeah, that's the only way you can support this podcast. And we do thank all of our Patreons out there for supporting us.
Yes, I love you all.
We love you all.
If I see you in person, I'll give you a HJ.
A high jab?
High jab right to the left eye.
Well, you will see one at
Will
some
I?
point. Yes.
When?
I don't know. If he comes over for movie stream?
Who?
Mona the Mosh?
Oh, I've seen him before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you give him a high jab?
I gave him a LJ, low jab, right in
LJ?
the butthole with my penis.
A little brown star punching action.
Yeah, exactly.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid pod. See that brown star punching action.
Yeah, it's like a
it's not
Patreon, bonus.
Yes.
Yeah. Just so you know. He loved it. He couldn't get enough.
Let's talk about some news, shall we?
Nah.
No?
Not today.
Okay. We go straight to Game Club then?
Yeah, let's switch it up. Well, it's just so little news. Should we make some fake news?
We could make some fake news.
Okay. Let's think. What kind of fake video game news could we make up right now? Switch 2 was announced yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Backwards compatible.
fully backwards compatible all the way to the NES.
PS2 games.
Fully
Pretty
backwards
crazy.
compatible in this. It's got
It's-
5 ports.
It's portable. It's got a
Extremely portable.
DVD drive. Weird, very weird.
It was extremely weird.
Do you remember like you'd have to have the anti-shock in your CD player?
Oh yeah.
Imagine the
Yep.
shocks. They'd have to have it a portable DVD player. I mean, I guess the PSP was disc-based, so I guess it's possible.
Yeah. That was a different style of disc.
Well, it was just a disc in a cartridge.
Yeah.
It was just a laser-based
My
disc.
first CD player
Mhm.
had no anti-shock. And it was
Oh,
a
you
portable
couldn't
CD
even
player.
touch it, dude.
No, you couldn't touch it. You had to just sit there and leave it.
Yeah.
Took 4 AA batteries. Those are done in an hour.
That was so crazy back in the day. Well, yeah, early laser, dude.
Yeah.
So expensive in energy. So I'm not surprised. I had a CD player that was not like a Sony like Discman, but it was like a some brand, and it had a little bit of anti-shock
Yeah.
protection, so it worked. But I remember walking around with that thing in my pocket. Like, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's in my pocket.
Yeah.
I just listen to that garbage CD over and over.
Yeah, when I upgraded to a actual nice Discman that had anti-shock, it had like 60 seconds of anti-shock.
You just test it out too. You'd be shaking it like,
Well,
look.
because I would take it. I was rollerblading a lot back in the day,
yeah.
right? So I went from my tape deck to the Walkman or the CD-man,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it
was
worked
a
really
Discman.
well. Discman, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for.
If it was Sony, yeah.
Yeah, it
Discman.
was a Sony,
Yeah.
and it worked really well for that.
Was it
kind of
yellow?
thing? No, it was white.
Oh, okay.
It was white. Yeah, I had a Walkman for quite some time, making mixtapes.
Oh, big
skating
time.
with mixtapes.
Dude, oh
But
my God.
I'd wear a hoodie so that I could have that front pocket to put it in.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't stay in there. Sometimes it'd just go clattering out all
Yeah,
over the
yeah,
street.
yeah.
Battery tape everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. And you just pick it up, put the batteries back in it,
Yeah.
put the tape back
I
in it, hit
wish
play and keep
I
going.
wish I had my mixtapes still. I don't have any of mine. Interesting to see what I made back in the day.
I have a whole stack of them over
Oh, really?
over in the other room there of my mixtapes.
I'm just trying to think. Like, I know that I had, like, my buddy had, his mom had a crazy stereo system, which, whatever, back, it was a 6 CD changer.
Yep.
So it was just like, oh my God, like, what are we going to do for making a cassette tape here today? And, oh yeah, I remember listening to the Judgment Night soundtrack a lot. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're familiar with the movie Judgment Nights. It was like
No.
all sorts of early rock rap, because it would be like, we're going to make a song. It's like Sir Mix-a-Lot with Mudhoney. And then there'd be like the rock music with Sir Mix-a-Lot rapping over it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I listened to that so much I can't listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Judgment Night was Onyx and Pantera or something like
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah, it was good, but like, fuck, I heard it so many times, dude. Oh my God. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is good.
yeah.
I pulled the soundtrack for the original Crusty Demons of Dirt
What the fuck is that?
off of the VHS to put it on tape.
What is the Crusty Demons?
Crusty Demons of Dirt is a dirt biking series where they just do crazy stunts.
Okay.
But the soundtrack to the first one I absolutely loved so much.
So what was it? Just the sound of like dirt bikes revving with music?
No. Well, no. It was just like the music they used to show off the stunts, right?
Yeah. But they would overlay it so there was no dirt bike sound?
Yeah, there's no dirt bike
Yeah,
sounds.
okay.
And yeah, I when we were in the library at our school, we had a video editing station.
Mhm.
So I would use the video editing station and just hook it up to a tape player and just rip
my God.
the soundtrack right off.
That's crazy.
And I listened to that so much.
Crusty, what was it?
The Crusty Demons of Dirt.
Crusty Demons of Dirt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a playlist in my Spotify that is that soundtrack.
What kind of music is it?
It's like rap and punk and rock or heavy
Like
metal.
actual, like real, not that any music's fake, but I mean like, would been like, oh, this is a real commercial released product.
Maybe there's Censor, Guttermouth, Strung Out,
Okay.
Glue Gun.
Okay. I've heard of Guttermouth. So.
Yeah. Bloodhound Gang.
I've heard of the Bloodhound Gang. I do not like the Bloodhound Gang, but I've heard of them.
I don't like Bloodhound Gang either. Rob Zombie, of course.
Oh, so Dragula was on the
Power Man
soundtrack?
5000.
Oh, that's Rob Zombie's brother.
Yeah.
Oh
White
my
Zombie,
God.
Offspring.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ministry.
Okay. Oh, Ministry just one fix.
Yeah. Ooh, and a little KMFDM.
Oh, they're Drug Against War, I believe.
Yeah, that is the exact song that's on there.
Nice.
I have that actually in my favorites list.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
KMFDM just released a new album.
Oh, crazy. Those
This
guys
year.
gotta be ancient.
Oh yeah.
60 years old, 70 years old. Holy fuck.
It just sounds like their older stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing modern about it.
No. Exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't record any music off of VHS, but I did record me playing NES games for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, had to do that. Very good.
Very good.
My friend was big time into hair metal too, back in the like early 90s.
Some
Poison, like what else? There was a Canadian band called Svengali that he really had.
Oh yeah.
He really liked. But I had like all these, there'd be a few songs where I'd be like, okay, I like that one. Not the whole album. But yeah, a lot of Faith No More. Yeah, Ministry. Just anyways, the cassettes I can only imagine what would have been on them.
So the song I absolutely loved off the Crusty Demons of Dirt is by Censor. It's called Age of Panic. Absolutely love this song.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when they had the Love Shack downtown.
Oh yeah,
where they had all the CDs of like just
Mm-hmm.
stuff you couldn't find anywhere
upstairs.
else. Yeah. And I found that Age of Panic album up there. You can't pre-listen to it.
No.
So I grabbed it. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
And every song on it is absolute garbage.
Oh really?
Except for Age of Panic.
Oh really?
I was like, oh man.
Why?
It just weren't good.
Yeah.
You're expecting something that sounds like Age of Panic. But
Is it kind of like Sugar Ray when they had Fly?
Probably.
And then you buy the Sugar Ray album and it's all punk rock. Because that's what they were. And they had this one like pop song they recorded.
Probably.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Same thing with Goo Goo Dolls.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah, they were like heavy metal almost, very hard rock. And then they did their like, I don't even know what their song was. It's like this love ballad thing. And that's kind of what they became.
Iris.
Iris.
That's the song.
Yeah. But everything else was like hard rock. So, anyways, you go where the money is.
You definitely go where the money is.
Yeah.
Best of Rock 1998 by Spotify.
Oh, God. Best of 1998.
Offspring, Orgy, Hole.
Orgy.
Stabbing Westward. Oh, man, I love Stabbing Westward.
Orgy.
Wait a minute.
What?
Number 6 on here is Teardrop by Massive Attack.
Okay.
That is not rock.
I guess so. They'd be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though.
Yeah, probably.
Sure. There's all sorts of people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Anyways.
Yes.
Music Minute.
I got to see Massive Attack, which is one of my dream bands to see. I got to see them live.
Where?
In Vancouver.
Oh.
They played it in Stanley Park.
Oh.
They were in Washington for Sasquatch.
Which is what?
A Sasquatch Music Festival. It's a huge music festival that they used to have.
Okay.
And so they were playing there, and someone managed to convince them to come up to Canada because they'd never come to Canada before. And it was just like, oh my God, we gotta go. We
gotta go to Massive Attack.
Gotta go see Massive Attack.
Okay.
And man, it was the best concert I've ever seen.
Nice.
It was unreal.
Nice.
The light show they had, it was just like slightly misting rain all over the place.
Ew.
Super emotional music going on. It's like, oh my God, this is the best. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. But I also got to see Portishead in Vancouver as well.
Wow.
Which is also extremely good.
I saw the Spice Girls in Vancouver.
That was
and
probably
Fall
good.
Out Boy. Those are the only two I've seen in Vancouver.
Yeah.
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 Is that a problem?
No. I don't go to concerts either, really.
I saw Snoop Dogg here.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That was it, really. I don't think I've ever seen any other concerts.
I got to see Offspring here.
Oh, yeah.
A couple years ago, actually.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Because I was like, why the fuck would you go to that concert?
Yeah, that was our music minute.
Pretty good. Do we have another minute we could do?
We probably do. I don't know what it would be on.
Let's talk about the masturbation minutes. List your favorite porns. Go! Just kidding. Yeah, there's not much news this week, so
no.
It's called filler.
Yeah,
but
filler.
I hope it was interesting and entertaining, and erotic maybe as well.
Super erotic.
Yeah, super erotic.
Let's talk about the FCC.
Okay,
That's the Federal Communications Commission. in the States,
in the Americas.
They have decreed that 25 megabits per second download and 3 megabits per second upload are not broadband.
Yeah, they're not.
No, you can get that on dial-up.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's a little slow ass speed. Could you imagine?
Oh my God. You can't do anything on that. You can send an email.
Well, I mean, no, you can do, well, I guess with the modern internet, yeah, you probably couldn't do anything.
No, like HTML5 stuff, it's like,
yeah,
it's not happening, dude. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's crazy how, like, with the sort of increase in technology and everything, that the efficiency of everything just goes down and down.
Yep.
Like, think back to NES. Like, how big is Super Mario Brothers?
48K.
Yeah.
Kilobits.
Yeah. It's like nothing, right?
Nothing.
And now, like, that's like the size of the font in a modern game.
Yeah.
Or not even the size of the font. That's not enough for the font.
No, fonts are megabits.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Megabytes, actually.
Yeah, like that's not even enough to like do the, I don't even know what you, it's like the README file of a game, you know?
I downloaded the README of the Bible once.
Uh-huh.
It was 5 megs.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Just for fun?
Yeah, like, I was gonna make. I had this idea when I was young to make a BBS that was the library. You get whatever documents you want on it. And so I was trying to like put all this together and like downloading the Bible. It was 5 megs.
Why was it so big?
In a text file. It was the Bible, man.
But it's not that long.
It's a big book.
Not that long.
Must have some, downloading like,
illuminated
it took
pictures.
Days.
Yeah.
Absolute days to get.
Yeah, especially BBS speeds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Took up multiple discs to put it on.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Pass me those extra AOL discs.
Yeah.
It's like free saving space here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use 2 terabytes a month of data.
On your
at home.
Or just on your computer?
Yeah. So this household consumes 2 terabytes. That's 2,000 gigabytes.
I don't know how much we use at my house, but it's got to be a lot because, well, I'm every night streaming at least 2 hours of American Dad.
Yeah.
Plus anything else that's done through the day. And then live streaming. That takes a little bit of bandwidth, I think. I don't know. I'm not familiar. So, yeah. I guess, could you stream with 25 Mbps? What would it be streaming at? 720? 30? Is that enough bandwidth?
God. Let's go to the download calculator.
Okay.
Let's see how long it would take for me to do that amount of terabytes.
On what, 25 Mbps?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It would take 177 hours, 46 minutes and 40 seconds.
For 2 terabytes?
For 2 terabytes.
That's not that bad.
That isn't that bad, no.
That's nonstop without someone picking up the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Disconnecting you and you having to reconnect. And then getting through the queue of the dial-up. Do you remember when you'd try to dial up and you'd have to wait because it'd be busy? Oh my God. How did we even live back in the day?
So on my current internet, that would take 53 seconds.
53 seconds to download 2 terabytes?
Yep, at 300 gigabits per second.
Do you get 300?
Yep.
Wow. What's that like?
It's magical. That's how I can watch 2 terabytes of YouTube and Netflix and all that. Or is it 2 terabytes? Maybe it's 2,000 terabytes.
Yeah, that's probably more.
Let me look.
2,000 terabytes? 2,000 might be too much. That's crazy.
That is a lot of data. Okay, let me look up in my app here.
But the broadband 25 Mbps. I think there's certain areas that, I mean, they'll just have to relabel it and say it's not broadband anymore when they're advertising it.
Yeah, it'll just be slow band.
Because there's a lot of rural areas. That's like the best they can get, right?
Yeah, because they're still on copper out there.
Yeah. So, and unless you want to pay for the company to come through and do it, they're not going to do it. So, sucks for you, but
yep,
it is what it is.
Oh yeah, it's only 2 terabytes. 2001. I used 1,622 gigabytes last month.
Oh yeah.
So it's not Yeah.
And you actually get 300 down?
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually get more. I get 320. 320 down
How much
and
does your
320
internet
up.
cost?
All my home
But
services
you're on with
cost,
the phone and everything, right? Too.
all
right?
my home services cost 200.
Wow, pretty crazy.
And then my phones cost 200.
Crazy.
We pay so much, dude.
You sure do.
It's ridiculous.
I don't pay that much for my internet. It gets the job done, more or less.
More or less, yeah.
More
And
or
I mean,
less.
you guys are going to be able to get fiber to your home anyway soon
Mm-hmm.
because of Rogers buying out the other company.
Can't I already? I thought I could.
No, they're just rolling it out now.
Oh yeah.
So you still have to have copper, but they're aggressively pushing to get people switched over.
They better aggressively push a discount. Yeah.
Right? Right?
Yeah. So I can't even remember having internet this slow, really.
I remember having that slow of internet.
I mean, I guess I do. I remember like downloading a song and it would take like an hour to download on like Napster or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 megs or whatever. Like, holy fuck. This is crazy.
Yes.
And then forget it if you want to watch a video or something like that.
Yeah, you weren't watching a video.
I can't remember the first YouTube videos that I watched. Like, I can remember watching a long time ago, watching certain YouTube videos, but I can't remember like what first was on YouTube that I watched, you know?
I didn't get into YouTube until like a couple of years ago.
Well, I mean, I wasn't into YouTube, but it would be like, you know, let me watch a trailer or something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was tuning in to watch specific people because I didn't give a shit about any of that stuff back in the day. Like, I remember early YouTubers like Smosh and shit like that, but I'd be like, why the fuck would I watch that? Which continues to this day. Like, whenever anyone's like about a YouTuber, I'm like, why the fuck would I watch that?
Yeah, that used to be me.
It used to be just Real Player. It'd be like, oh, there's a new fucking trailer for a movie. I got to try to watch it on Real Player. Oh my God.
Oh man, Real Player.
Oh my God. Not Real Player. Anything but Real Player. Yeah, just the worst.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So terrible.
So the FCC is upping the speeds to be considered broadband to 100 megabits per second down and 20 megabits per second up.
It's not even.
It's still not that much.
You know. It's a little nicer though.
Yeah.
Get stuff done maybe.
The government of Canada has declared, I don't know how long ago it was, that internet is a basic human right.
Hell yeah, it is, dog. It should be free.
So now there's a big push to get all the smaller communities hooked up to
Yeah, it's a little
fiber.
different in Canada though than America.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like America, it's spread out every state, every area. There's people living.
Yeah.
But in Canada, it's like, what is it? 90% of the people live within 100 kilometers of the U.S. border.
Yeah.
So it's easy to like link all the communities up with high broadband.
It's not as easy because you still, like, especially those smaller communities that are kind of on the outskirts.
Yeah, but it's
still
much
very difficult.
easier than America,
Oh yeah.
where it's spread out everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so
And a lot easier in the interior of Canada versus the edges.
yes.
Well, maybe just here. I don't know what the mountains are like in Ontario and over there.
I don't think there
are
really
that many.
is. It's more just like what eastern BC and Alberta, western Alberta. But like, think Saskatchewan. It's like, oh, we got to link up Saskatchewan. Okay, just go straight that way and put one line.
Yeah.
We got every fucking village in the whole country here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. They should do it. And I think it should be like, if they say it's a basic human right or whatever, they kind of do that with the CBC too.
Yeah.
Well, once they got rid of the CBC over the airwaves, it's still supposed to be free to everybody. So I know I've heard of people that have gotten cable hookup for free because they get CBC.
Like the actual televised CBC.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be free to everyone.
Yeah.
As a government service.
Yeah.
Canada's weird with a lot of this stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it's not just Canada, it's America too, but we have a lot of public services that are operated just as it's a thing that you get, right? So like we have I mean, America has it too, obviously, like the post office and stuff like that. But it's not like, that's why people, whenever people say like, oh, we operate at the CBC at a loss. Yeah, no fucking shit. It's a public service.
Yeah.
Like, we operate the post office at a loss too. It's because it's there for the people. So, anyways, I don't really agree with CBC, like subsidized Canadian television. Like, we don't really need it, but whatever.
Yeah. It was interesting because it within the last 40, 50 years in BC, stuff has changed from a government corporation to now it is. So all of our utilities were government and now they're public. They're private or privately owned.
Yeah.
Like with BC Tel, that was run by the government, and now it's TELUS.
Sold to TELUS.
Yeah, they sold it to TELUS, and TELUS has bought up a bunch of other stuff. So
I don't think BC Hydro is still.
No, BC Hydro is still government.
They would never sell that.
No, it's too lucrative.
Yeah, that's for
too lucrative. The gas, it used to be BC Gas, and now it's Fortis. Fortis bought them out.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of our government run utilities are now,
which is, I don't know, I kind of disagree with that to an extent. Like, those are also basic things that people need.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. Those are basic human
shouldn't
rights.
be operated as a for-profit business, but I think they're heavily regulated. So
yes, they are.
They're not that for-profit, really.
Yeah.
So, and at worst, the government could just swoop in and be like, "Yeah, we're taking it back."
even the telecom companies are heavily regulated.
Not enough.
Not enough, but they're still regulated even by BC Hydro. Because
Really?
BC Hydro dictates a lot of stuff you can do. Yeah, because if you're using a joint use pole, BC Hydro's like, no, these are the rules. And you have to follow them.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't regulate the telecoms enough because it's way too expensive in Canada.
It's way too expensive.
It's so stupid.
And
we're like the most expensive country in the Western world for cell telephone service.
Yeah. With the advent of fiber and everything moving to fiber, they should lower the cost.
They should.
Fiber is so cheap. It's ridiculously cheap. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But I mean, it is something they could do. But yeah, because there's not enough competition here, although there is more now. Now that Rogers has bought out, Shaw.
Yeah, that's more or less competition.
That's more, because Rogers is huge. Rogers is going to push a lot harder to get into more homes than Shaw could.
Yeah, but that's just, there was two companies. Now there's one company.
No, there's still two. There was two and now there's two.
But like, not really. That's like when TELUS owns, like, I don't know, Kudo or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's TELUS and Rogers now.
Yeah, I know, but
not TELUS and Shaw. So
yeah, but they could have had Rogers come in on their own and kept Shaw.
They could have, yeah.
That would have been better for the consumer.
But the BC government was like, that's fine.
Yeah, thank you,
buy
BC government. Yeah. It should have been they just come in as a third company with a third option, because now we still only have two options.
Yes.
So, like, I don't.
But the other option is now going to be a little bit better than it used to be.
Yeah, but do you expect the prices to go down or anything? I don't think so.
It would be nice to see, that's wishful thinking. But yeah, it's probably not going to come down.
They should not have approved that. But
no,
whatever. Whatever, man.
Yeah, I guess especially with telecom, it's a lot more difficult because now you've got the other companies got to run all their own cables, put in all their own poles or whatever.
Well, don't they just share?
They do share, yeah. But
I thought that was a law. They have to let people use it. Like all these little cheapo public mobile and stuff.
Yeah.
The government was like, no, you have to let them use it.
Yeah. But I'm more thinking about for like a home service where the lines are like linked together and they all go back to the central office that is owned by, a particular company. So having to run all your own lines just to break into the market I think
Rogers could afford it.
Oh, Rogers could definitely afford it.
I think they could afford it.
They definitely could.
Yeah.
Because they're Shaw out here, Rogers was like how TELUS is back east. Yeah. Just tiny.
Yeah.
Like they're basically don't even exist.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting more competition in that space is difficult because you have to have a ton of money just to come in and put all these lines up.
Again, it's a little different in America where you can have like 10 times the client base possibilities.
Yes.
So it's a little easier for something to start up and, make a profit. Whereas here it's just like, it's kind of already set up this way. So
yeah, because Canada is not as big as California.
population wise. I know, it's crazy.
California.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Like, people just scared of Canada, or what's the deal?
I think so.
You think that's why people?
Maybe it's not the land of the free. We don't have all them. We don't have them First Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's more we're more strict about it. Immigration.
We actually let in as many people as the States does.
You think so?
Yeah, but
Okay.
per capita, we let in way more because we let in I was watching the video. I don't know how accurate it is, but they were saying that we let in about 250,000 immigrants in a year, and so does America.
That's it? 250,000?
Yeah. But, per capita, we let in way more.
It's probably because they capped it in the more recent times.
Yeah.
Because it used to not be that way.
I would imagine so. Yeah. So per capita, we let in way more, and America lets in points of a percent.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, I got that out of a YouTube video. I don't know how accurate it is. So
okay.
But
who knows?
Nobody knows. Sounds pretty plausible.
Let's just say that we agree with it.
Sounds good.
Go with it.
Sounds good. Let's talk about the next thing, which is TikTok.
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it?
Yep.
There has been some bills passed in the House of Commons to potentially ban TikTok and platforms like it. Maybe like it. I don't know. I didn't get through the article because it hit me with a
login thing. No, yeah. It's not about the platform like it. It's about the platform. Period.
Is it specifically about TikTok?
Yeah, it's about the China.
The China.
Yeah, and how they're Chinese and they're
and they're stealing our data. Yep.
Tracking everyone. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck about YouTube Shorts.
No.
Or Instagram.
No.
Whatever the fucks they're called.
No, because that's all American company. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about they say it's like, it's about China's gut tracking, blah, 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 blah. But it's also like, America versus China.
Yeah.
American interests. Because if there's no TikTok, well, that's really good for Google and Meta.
Sure is, yeah.
So I don't know if it's true. Maybe TikTok's tracking enough that it is bad that way. But it is. I mean, okay, are they going to ban I don't know, Temu?
Right.
Or
Shen?
Yeah, however you pronounce that. And then
Shein? Yeah.
What are the other ones? Like Alibaba?
Yeah.
All that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Or ban all the the Chinese drop shippers on Amazon?
Yeah, right?
I don't know, dude. It is weird though that they're going after this app, but it is pretty much the most popular social media platform in the world.
Yep, currently it definitely is.
Yeah. So, and obviously the size of it's not well regulated or moderated, I should say. So there's not enough people to look at every TikTok that'll go on there, Yeah. Definitely has to rely on sort of community moderation or whatever. Yeah. Not that I've seen anything too weird on TikTok, but they'll be like, wow, there's a real weird trend going on now of women showing their vagina by holding a can in front of their crotch, and then they'll move the can up for a millisecond and you can see their cooch and stuff like that.
Or the one that I saw recently about vaginas was they would wear an extremely see-through dress, and just stand in front of the light source. That one I haven't seen in a while either, but yes, I've seen that one as well. And it's okay, you're getting around the TikTok whatever nudity thing, but it's also what? Why? I guess to get some followers. I guess that's basically what it is, But unless you're doing. I don't understand why you do it unless you're making money on TikTok or have an OnlyFans or whatever, but it would be just regular accounts doing this. So yeah, it's the it's the trend. Yeah. You got to do it in order to get the views. And there's a lot of stolen stuff on TikTok too. Oh, everything. Oh my God. There's so much stolen stuff on TikTok. It's unreal. 90% of anything I see, I'll be like, oh, this is just stolen. Yeah. Because they'll take it, a podcast clip or whatever, but then they'll put
video footage of someone playing Grand Theft Auto underneath it or something. Like it's so weird. I don't understand where this meta came from.
That's the ADHD meta.
I guess so. You need like 3 screens going on at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Am I for or against this? I mean, if they're tracking that much, I mean, you have to agree to it.
Yeah. You agree to do it.
You don't have to install TikTok on your phone. And if they're tracking me, like my location or whatever, who the fuck gives a shit? Like, is the Chinese operative going to come to my house?
Knock on your door and be like, hey.
Yeah. You're watching too many thirst traps. Come with us. Come with us, sir. Time to get re-educated.
The old re-education.
Does make me want to buy some, like, stock in Google and Meta.
Mm-hmm.
On TikTok, if they get banned, they'll have to move somewhere.
Yep.
Then, not really. They'll just VPN. Like, they'll all be VPNing from their phone into TikTok. Like, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Especially the people making money on TikTok.
Yeah, that's people's livelihoods going away. All those NPC streamers, what are they going to do?
Contribute something productive to society, I guess. I haven't seen any of those guys recently either, though. They used to pop up in my, like, For You page. And I'd just like, this is so stupid. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses. So stupid, man.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I do look at TikTok a lot, but I just swipe through. I don't know. I guess I have found some things that I would have never listened to Tiger Belly or Bad Friends podcast without TikTok.
No?
No.
I only watch them on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. I listen to them at work and stuff like that,
you know?
But I never would have looked them up. I didn't listen to any comedy podcasts before that. I would just listen to video game podcasts and true crime podcasts. Oh, and then I would listen to they do an audio version of Real Time with Bill Maher, like the HBO show. You can listen to that as a podcast too. So that's the only thing I would listen to. Oh, and I guess there's a Egyptian history podcast that I listen to as well. But because I saw these clips and I kept being like, what? I don't care. Flip. And then I would let some play and be like, oh, these guys are pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They say some things. For sure.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I get a lot of Tiger Belly.
Yeah.
I get a lot of just comedy.
Yeah.
Like Felt Face has been recommended to me quite often.
Felt Face.
He's a puppet.
Okay.
Australian puppet.
I wouldn't watch that.
It's funny. I love it.
I don't like gimmick comedy. That's like I don't like Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
I don't
like Jeff Dunham either. But Felt Face I like because it's just the puppet.
Okay.
There's nobody else up there.
Okay. I don't like Carrot Top. I don't like gimmick comedy. So.
Oh man. Carrot Top.
Yeah.
What a dried piece of jerky right now.
Yeah, he looks really stretched.
Oh my god.
He's yoked, but also stretched really thin. His skin looks like it hurts.
Well, he's probably 1,000 years old now.
I mean, he's probably 50 something. I wouldn't think he's 60.
Yeah.
But he's super yoked, but he's also, it looks like his face skin is painful.
He's 59.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's been in the sun too much, but yeah, he's still yoked.
Yeah, but it's just because his skin is stretched taut. He's had too much plastic surgery.
Probably.
Yeah.
And sometimes Carrot Top and Pauly Shore video would be recommended to me on YouTube, and I have to watch it out of morbid curiosity. And it's just the most awkward thing I've ever seen. It's just what are you guys doing? Is this supposed to be funny?
Yeah. I mean, Pauly Shore was on an episode of Tiger Belly that I listened to, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed Pauly Shore and Encino Man and stuff like that back in the day.
Biodome, let's go.
Yeah, Biodome was okay, but again, it was all. I wasn't a huge Pauly Shore fan.
No.
And then even when I got older, I found out it was he's a Nepo baby. So that also doesn't improve my likability of him.
Yeah.
His mom owned the biggest comedy club in LA. That's crazy that he's a comedian.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's so crazy.
I get a lot of React content fed to me, and I'm like, skip. I don't want to watch this guy just nod his head at this friggin' clip.
Oh, yeah. There's a new one they've been showing me. It's an engineer reacts, but his reaction is him sitting there and going, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It's so dumb.
And I'm like, oh my God, get this trash off my page.
The only one that I actually like of that, just because the guy is, I don't know. It's the one where it's like OSHA fails and it's got the guy with the hard hat and he goes,
Like he's got, and when he's not wearing his hat, he's got a really big hair.
Yeah.
I know exactly the guy. He's been reacting to Indian street food recently.
I think that's the guy.
Yeah. He'll be like looking at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his content gets stolen so much.
Oh yeah.
I'll see it. I'm like, oh,
But he's stealing content.
He is stealing content, but
All
then
he's
someone's
doing
stealing
is
his
adding
content.
this.
Yeah.
Like I can do that. I just did it.
Maybe it's because I work in an industry where OSHA kind of things, work safe, comes into play a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, the recent ones he's been reacting to Indian street food, which I would probably make the same reaction because I'll see it and be like, why do they wash their hands in the soup? I don't get it.
That's disgusting.
But that's just the way it is. So it's just a cultural thing.
Yeah.
But I can understand why they'd make that reaction.
Yes.
If they didn't have the hand washing in the soup, I'd be like, that looks pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I could probably eat that. But then it's like, oh no. No.
I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers is a React channel, and that's all they do.
Really?
Yeah. I'm covered head to toe in their merch right now.
What is it?
It's MXR Plays.
Never heard of them.
Yeah. That's all I'm wearing is their merch right now.
Why?
They're my absolute favorite, man. I don't know. I just, I come home from work, I hop in a bath, I watch a video, I laugh my ass off, and then...
And he's reacting to what?
They react to just whatever, like Reddit content and stuff like that.
And how's the reactions go?
They're good because they're an awkward couple.
And they read the thing and they laugh, and then they read the next one?
Well, no, they do that for some, but they talk about things and stuff.
Okay. So
and they have hot takes and cold takes, and they say the most awkward stuff sometimes.
Okay. I've never heard of them.
No.
I think I have heard of them because I think you said when you got these before, and I said, why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I support their channel as much as possible.
All right.
Just because, they're part of my daily routine.
Okay.
If they don't put out a video that day, I'm like, oh, what do I even do?
Oh, geez, Louise. You
But
just don't know what to do with your life.
I know they've been putting out a video every other day now, but every other day videos are like half an hour to 45 minutes.
Okay.
So I can watch it,
over the course of 2 days.
Over the course of 2 days.
Make it last?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, they're good. And there's another one we just started watching. It's like an Australian couple. They're not a couple, but it's like a guy and a girl, and the girl has the most outrageously loud laugh.
And that's good.
And just wheezing all the time. It's
good?
hilarious. It's good, yeah. Because she's so funny.
Because she laughs?
Well, just her laugh and the things that she says, and it's they're Australian, so it's even funnier.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie. Maybe a dingo ate your baby. Etc. Etc. That's not a knife.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I get it. I kind of get it.
Exactly.
I kind of get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of stuff I get fed on shorts and streams and stuff like that. Just comedy and React. But now it's just all Tarkov. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been showing me a lot of Helldivers stuff, and I can't swipe away fast enough. But, yeah, the other thing I'm not liking on TikTok, maybe this is why they should be banned. It'll be like the top 10 hardest bosses in video games, and I'll be watching the video, and the video only has 5 of the bosses.
Yeah, then you got to find part 2.
No, fuck that, dude. That's bullshit.
That's how they get you to go to their channel and hit like and subscribe.
Never do.
And follow.
Never do. I never, ever do.
Yeah.
They also show me all of the lockpicking lawyer, which I cannot swipe fast enough away from.
That's weird.
Yeah. That's just boring. Every video is the same. Yeah, I opened the lock.
Yep.
Good job.
Are you going to challenge me? Done. Opened it.
Congrats. You've done it 1,000 times now.
All you have to use is this tin can.
Yeah.
You can open the lock.
Congrats. You've done it.
Yeah.
Again and again.
I like it when any of those lockpicking channels show completely unique locks. Like the Boley lock.
Okay.
Which is a crazy lock.
I just see a lock deadbolt and they'll be like, look at this. It's got buttons on it.
Now it's open.
Yeah.
I opened it with a toothpick.
Why is this video 10 minutes long? You opened it in 3 seconds. Anyways.
Yeah.
TikTok. It's not going to be banned in Canada, so I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Though Canada goes where America does, so yeah, it'll be banned
Most of the
in
times,
Canada
yes.
shortly
Yep.
thereafter. So I guess I'll just have to start watching YouTube shorts. I don't know. I don't want to though.
I keep watching a guy on just both YouTube shorts and regular YouTube. He's a Tarkov streamer. He's called Stankrat.
Stankrat.
And all he does is he sits at an extract and just kills guys as they come and try and get out.
Pretty fun.
Oh, I don't know. He's hilarious.
Seems wienerly to me.
It's extremely wienerly.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like light up a dude, just like 100 bullets to try and kill him, and he'll be like, one tapped.
There's okay. Last TikTok thing I'm gonna say. They keep showing you these videos of some guy who plays NASCAR, but when people play online, they try to do it like actual NASCAR.
Yeah,
where they'll follow the rules. But he'll just be a total douche and be like, "I'm coming out of the pits high," and he'll like smash it at everybody, cause a reaction. They'll be like, "You didn't come out of the fucking pit, you asshole!" He's like, "Yeah, you drove into me. Like I said, I was coming out of the pit, and you drove into me. You wrecked the race." They're like, "No, it's you fucking asshole!" And then he'll like say stuff like, "Hey, you remember when Dale Earnhardt died?" And he'll like do jokes about like Dale Earnhardt dying, and they'll be like, "Dude, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. He's a legend, man." Like, what the fuck is this even going on here? So
yes,
TikTok, ban it. I dare you.
Go ahead. Let's see if
That's
I care.
kind of what the China guy, the guy that ran TikTok, he posted a TikTok about how trying to rally people like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is very bad," and blah blah blah. And it's just like, well, it's Chinese company trying to operate in America.
Mm-hmm.
They make the rules, so
Yep.
they don't like it. You're gone.
Get banned.
Bye.
Get banned, bro.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
So just sell it to Bobby Kotick. He says he'll buy it.
Yes.
He doesn't have enough money. Because how much would TikTok have to be sold for?
Billions.
Like $20 billion?
Probably.
Like, oh my God.
Probably.
So it'd have to be a consortium of other
Oh, yeah.
douches.
Everyone would have to get their douche money together
Yeah,
to out douche each other.
exactly.
I guess.
I mean, but seriously, like, it doesn't need to Bobby Kotick. Like, anyone could be in charge of TikTok and it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, though he could probably do it. He took Activision from like a $2 million company to what they sold it to Microsoft for. So,
A bunch, yeah.
so he could do it.
Yes.
I believe in him.
I believe too.
Good guy, Bobby Kotick. Said no one ever.
Our final story of the day.
Uh-huh.
We're going to talk about the 2024 finalists for the World Video Game Hall of Fame.
Oh, and this is what the Museum of Strong Museum of Play in New York, Rochester. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the 2024 finalists for the Hall of Fame. Let's go through them. Tell me if you've played any of these, Michael T.
Okay. Yep.
We've got Elite, spiritual precursor to Elite Dangerous, I believe.
I have not.
Computer game, spacing and flying and whatnot. I've never played it.
What's the slideshow?
It's a screenshot of every game.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it not working for you?
Well, it is, but there's the first game in the... Oh, wait, never mind. There it is.
What's the problem?
I just missed it. I couldn't see it.
What
Yeah,
couldn't
Elite-
you see?
Asteroids.
Oh,
But it's in there. It's in the bottom right.
yes.
Yeah, Elite. Never played it. Played Elite Dangerous. Not the OG.
Okay. I think this one's weird. Guitar Hero World Tour.
Yeah, never played that one.
You never played Guitar Hero World Tour?
No. Guitar
What?
Hero 2, but not World Tour.
World Tour is the one that came out after Rock Band.
Yeah.
That stole the Rock Band.
Yeah, never played it.
Yeah, why isn't it just Guitar Hero?
Why isn't it just Rock Band?
Well, Guitar Hero, like, sort of, well, didn't really invent the genre, but it kind
Yeah.
of was the starting point for the genre. So it's a little weird to me that they went with World Tour. Because that was like, Rock Band's mode was called World Tour.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, well, we're going to add drums and whatnot to Guitar Hero, so we'll just call it Guitar Hero World Tour.
Yeah, they when you go to the actual entry, it's just Guitar Hero.
Oh, so they probably just did a bad choice of the
Cover art. Yep.
cover art. Okay, well, that makes more sense then. Myst.
Yep. Played that. Makes sense that that's going in there.
Yeah,
That
I
it's
agree too.
Yeah.
I've never played it, but I know it's like hugely influential.
Oh yeah, hugely influential.
So, actually, maybe I played it. It might have come on PlayStation.
Yeah,
So maybe I did play it.
probably. I mean, it was a CD based game, so
Yeah. But it was also like an Apple like card based game or whatever the fuck it was. Where you had to click through the cards or however they designed it originally. So
it was a walking simulator. Go to one spot, look at the thing,
and
try
then you
and
hear
solve
a
the puzzle.
crunch and you have to go all the way to the other side of the fucking island to open the door.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with Myst.
Yep.
Resident Evil.
Of course.
Dude, I remember when this game, I first rented it from Superior Video here in Kamloops, up the hill, and taking it home and being like, what the hell? This game is incredible. What the frig is going on here? And just having my mind blown about like the immersive storytelling and the gameplay. It was fine back then. Like, nowadays it's like, oof. The tank controls are pretty bad. Can't fire when you're moving.
And this game was scary as hell when it came out.
Oh my god. I think it still is pretty scary because the controls are so bad.
Yeah, you just panic.
Yeah,
you just full on panic because you can't get turned around fast enough.
Think about the first time you go down that hallway and the dogs jump through the window.
Yeah. So scary.
Oh my god.
So scary. We the first time we played it, I took my PlayStation up to my buddy Fraser's house and we had rented it from, I think, Movie Mart in Valley View.
Oh, yeah.
And we threw it on and man, everyone's just like, oh my God, what the hell?
I know. I remember
freaking out.
Not Resident Evil, but we were playing at our friend Dean's house. We were playing some scary game. We're talking about playing a scary game and how scary it was. And his wife was like, oh, I can't believe you're getting scared from a video game. Like, oh, I can't believe it. And I'm like, don't you get scared from movies? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, imagine you're playing the movie. Wouldn't that be scary too? And she's like, I guess so. So, Resident Evil, hugely influential. Created the survival horror genre, more or less. I mean, Alone in the Dark did come out before Resident Evil, but Resident Evil.
Alone in the Dark didn't kick it off.
No,
it was the OG, but it didn't really. It wasn't popular. You know?
I had this exact Resident Evil 2, the long box PS1 release with the cardboard box. Oh my god, so crazy! Yeah, I rented it and then I had to buy it, and I beat it like so many times because there'd be like different scenes if you do things in different orders. Different things will happen.
Yep.
Like if you go straight to, if you don't go right at the start, if you don't go into the room with the zombie, the first zombie, that's eating, if you don't go in there and you go in another way, that zombie will just come into the other room and Barry will be like, what is that? And he'll like shoot it, So it's pretty crazy.
It's blood. Maybe it's Chris's blood.
Don't
open that door.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So good.
Yeah.
This is a Japanese one.
It's
Tokimeki Memorial.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what Tokimeki Memorial is. So
nope, never played it.
I can see it's from Konami.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all I know of it. So I can't really comment on it.
It's a cohesive narrative, colorful graphics, unparalleled depth of choice, and engaging gameplay to a dating simulator genre.
Oh, so it's like a visual novel.
Yep.
Okay. Must have been one of the early visual novel style games.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can't really comment on it.
Me neither. Never played it.
SimCity.
Of course, classic.
Oh my god, SimCity. I played so much SimCity on the Super Nintendo, which was different than the PC one because it had added in. Well, I think there's natural disasters in the.
Yeah, there's
PC
always been
version,
natural disasters, yeah.
But like in this one, I think Bowser can attack the city.
Yeah.
And,
instead of Godzilla.
Yeah. And oh my god, I played so much of it.
The big box PC art was some of the classic big box PC art. That's one of the ones that I remember seeing in a store and I was like, oh my god, look at the art on this box.
I don't know why the fuck I like to play SimCity. Like you'd think when you're like Super Nintendo, what did it come out? Like 93 or something like that? I guess I would have been like 14, 15 or something like that.
Yep.
But like, why the fuck would I be like, oh, I can build a city? Cool. Let me do that. Like, why the fuck did I think SimCity was a good idea?
Yeah, it's just such a good idea. I don't know why. People just love that city simulator.
Maybe it was because I liked in the NES days when I played like Nobunaga's Ambition and Genghis Khan and stuff like that. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That might have led into it, you know? Because I don't know why the fuck I would be interested in playing a city builder, but I played the shit out of it, dude.
Yeah.
I guess I liked sim games back then a lot. Like I remember playing Aerobiz, multiplayer Aerobiz. Oh baby.
I never played Aerobiz. ActRaiser for sure.
Yeah.
ActRaiser was the first game I ever played on Super Nintendo.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
Start off with a bang.
Yeah. We rented one for.
You didn't play Super Mario Brothers? Like
No.
Super Mario World?
No.
Wow.
ActRaiser was the first one.
Crazy.
Because we had rented it for my buddy's birthday.
Yeah.
It was great.
You decided on ActRaiser?
Yeah, that's what we played. One guy would play ActRaiser, the other guy would be on the PC playing XCOM, and the other guy would be reading comics. And then we just rotate.
Wow. That sounds pretty good, actually.
It was a good time.
Yeah, I can believe it. I played SimCity, SimCity 2000.
Yeah, I played more SimCity 2000 than regular SimCity.
It's probably a toss-up for me between the two. Because I got my PlayStation with SimCity 2000.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a PlayStation until after it had been out for a while. So, but I never played it on PC, and I've never played any other version. Just those two. But I played at like my friend's house. It'd be like he's got Sim Farm, Sim Ant, Sim Earth. Like I think I played Sim Earth on the Super Nintendo as well. So
I don't think I ever played any of those except for Sim Ant. And I only played it a little bit in the computer lab in high school.
Oh, yeah. Sim Farm was cool because you could like fly the crop duster and stuff like that. Pretty fun.
No, they have Farming Simulator where you can do the same thing.
Yeah, but Sim Farm was better. Yeah, back in the day when I go to my friend's house and they'd have like Railroad Tycoon and stuff like that, I'd always play those.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I got into those simulators, but whatever.
Yep.
Metroid.
Classic.
Yeah, I remember like this one talking about it on the playground at school and being like, I beat Mother Brain.
Spawned a whole genre.
Yeah, the Metroid. Vania. Though the name is not like Metroid is Metroid. Castlevania was not a Vania until like what, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest? Because the first Castlevania, it's just like a regular level-based game.
Yeah.
But then with Simon's Quest, it adds like the sort of more Metroidvania-like stuff to it, you know?
Yeah.
Going back and like being able to go to different areas because you've unlocked it and it got different items to let you go there or whatever, you know? But this is old school gameplay where it's like, if you were to play it now, you would be just like, why does it not have the modern conveniences of like autosave or any of the stuff we're used to, you know?
Yeah.
But that's the way it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bailey. Get Samus no suit. Justin Bailey code. Yeah, I played the shit out of this. I think I beat it one time.
I did not play the original.
Really?
Yeah. I only played
Super Metroid?
Super Metroid.
Which is arguably like 50 times better than Metroid.
Yeah.
But I played the shit out of Metroid. I didn't own it, but it would be one like trade with my friend or whatever, you know?
And I absolutely love the genre.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I really like Symphony of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I haven't really played anything beyond that. I mean, I played a little Rogue Legacy and whatever, but Symphony of the Night. Yeah. Back on the PlayStation, I fucking wrapped that up like 100%. Like, well, 201 point whatever percent it is. I did it.
Yeah, you give me a Metroidvania roguelike, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly. You don't know Jack?
Super huge, super influential. I mean, everyone still plays those games.
Yeah.
To this day.
I've played some on stream, not like I play with like a streamer. I've never played them as a standalone thing or whatever, but yeah.
And you don't know Jack, the originator of the Jackbox Party Pack games.
Yeah, I guess that's more what I've played than You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah, I played the original You Don't Know Jack way back when, and it was so fun.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is great. Getting just absolutely roasted by the host. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Jackbox stuff is fun, so
Yeah.
I can see where the influence has happened, you know?
Yeah, and they're on like Jackbox
Oh, well,
Party
they're-
Pack like 10 now.
They're pretty easy to do.
Oh, yeah.
Just record new audio and put in like public domain photos and videos and stuff like that. Like you just need a good writer, basically. The games don't really innovate control or graphically, you know?
Yeah.
So they're pretty easy to crank them out.
Yeah.
The main thing is as long as the writing is good, they'll be fine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, Asteroids.
Asteroids.
I had this on my 2600. I played the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't play it properly, though.
What do you mean?
I didn't fly around.
Oh, you just sat in the middle and shot?
Yep.
I mean, that was the easiest way to play.
As soon as you start flying around, it's like, oh,
You're dead.
game is over, baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I played the shit out of this. Those 2600 games, they're simple as fuck. But like when I had the 2600 way back in the day, like it didn't matter how simple they were.
Yeah, you played them.
It was just play it.
Used your imagination.
Oh, big time. Yar's Revenge, Asteroids, Missile Command.
Mhm.
I loved Missile Command.
Robotron.
I never played Robotron.
Oh, that was
but
one of my favorites.
I loved Missile Command. That was my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Defender.
Defender,
Oh
yeah.
my god. But yeah, Asteroids. And even the original, I never played the original arcade Asteroids, which was like vector graphics.
Yep.
Because that looked cool as shit.
Yeah. Vector graphics are always cool.
Yeah. Which is a style, if you don't know. How would you even describe it? It's like light projected on the screen, kind
Well,
of?
it's like a CRT, but a CRT does scan lines, right? So it starts at the top and moves to the bottom, whereas a vector-based graphic system shoots the beam and draws the graphics as it happens.
Yeah.
So not from the top to the bottom, but as it
I guess kind of think about how like things are. Well, no, that's scan lines too. I was gonna say how things are created in Tron, but those are sort of scan line done too. Like you know the movie Tron where they are loading in something.
Yeah. That loads
like
in
scan
like a
lines.
regular CRT, whereas vector
It's
graphics.
like a laser show, but it's on the monitor.
Yeah. It's like a laser.
Yeah.
It draws a laser. So there's one point of light that draws everything, and then persistence of vision takes over.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it just draws
Looks
it
super
as
cool.
the lines, not top to bottom.
Looks super cool. But
Yeah.
I played a lot of Asteroids and be like, taking turns with my brother. Be like, when you die, you change. It's like, I'm not flying anywhere. No, you have to fly. The next one, this egg-shaped thing, Neopets.
Neopets.
Did you ever play Neopets?
Played the hell out of Neopets.
Oh, did you really?
Yep.
Me too. I don't know how
Way
I
back
got
in the
onto the
day.
Neopets, but I played a bunch of it. I still have my account.
Yes.
I can log into it.
Yep.
I have some valuable items on my Neopets account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
because
lot of rare paintbrushes or what?
yeah, and rare Neopets, but also like I would always buy like limited edition like crossover items. So it'd be like there's a thing with Nestle Crunch or whatever.
Yeah.
And you could buy like Nestle Crunch bars, but when the promo ended, they would always change them into like a weirdo item that was like
Oh.
a rare item because
Yeah.
no one had them,
Yeah.
So I don't know if they actually have real money value for trading, but there's some stuff in there that I have that is not available.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I got onto Neopets because it's not something you'd think like
No.
a dude would be playing, but I guess it was like early internet and it's like, whoa, check out this game you can play. It's totally free. Oh my
and
God.
it's got a bunch of games in it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just play games and games.
Yeah, so that's probably
And
what it
feed
was.
your pets.
I wonder if I was playing Pokemon then. That might have had something to do with it too. It was
be.
probably after I started playing Pokemon Ruby. So the collecting of pets probably
Yeah.
had something to do with it too. But yeah, I played a bunch of Neopets. I had a lot of fun playing with it. But it's also like the game is like, I don't know if it's owned by the same people, but it was sort of like vaguely Scientologist based. Because
Was it?
like, yeah, the people that owned it were like Scientologists. So there was like,
Ah.
when you're younger, you don't really realize when you're reading some of this. It's like, that's kind of like Scientology philosophy
Yeah.
they're
Huh.
spouting here. So yeah, I don't know if it's still like that, but I might log in when I go home.
Yeah, just to check it out,
Yeah,
look
see
around
what's
a little
going
bit.
on, you know?
Yeah, it's still active. You can
Yeah.
still do it.
Yep. Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
How many hours of Tony Hawk Pro Skater did you play?
Tons.
Oh my God.
That game came out, you're just playing it nonstop.
Oh my God. So much Pro Skater. I did everything in that game. The PlayStation 1 one.
Yeah.
Because every level had challenges.
Yep.
So it'd be like collect and spell skate. Do
Yep.
like a certain value of a trick on this part of the level. or do a combo this long or whatever. And I think I did it all. Like that was still in the era where it was like I didn't have my own money really. So it was like I got my one game, or I saved up to buy my one game.
Yep.
And it was like, well, that's the game I'm going to play for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
And I will become a professional at it, and I'll do everything in it. Because there was very few games that I got like that in the back in the day where it was like, no, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only one I could really think of was that we got Back to the Future 2 and 3 on the NES, and that game is atrocious.
Yes.
Oh my God. But yeah, just tricking around as Tony Hawk. Like, I didn't give a fuck about skateboarding. I didn't skate. I knew some skaters, but I didn't know what, like, what's an ollie? I don't fucking know. I mean, because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
You definitely know.
I know what an ollie is. I know what a nollie is. I know what a Christ Air is. Like, all that shit. So, yeah. And I continued to play skating games after that. Like, Skate. Well, Tony Hawk's 2 and 3. American Wasteland. Skate 1 and 2. Like, all that shit.
Yep.
So good.
Very good.
Loved it. And then Ultima 1.
Ultima 1.
Lord British, I believe.
Lord British is right.
I never played Ultima 1.
No, I didn't either.
I never played Ultima 2.
Nope, me neither.
Or 3.
Nope.
Or 4.
Nope.
5.
Nope.
6 or 7.
Nope, neither.
Yeah. But dude, it was like right up my alley.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I would see it, I'd be like, or I'd read about it in a magazine and they'd describe like, oh yeah, this is Ultima. I'd be like, oh my God, the options are endless.
Yeah.
There's literally no end to this game.
When I was a child,
Yeah.
there was a family who lived up the street from me.
Yeah.
They had a Commodore 64 and they had Ultima 3.
Oh, baby.
And I would just go there so I could watch them play Ultima 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever.
I
This is the greatest
know.
thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Or reading about Ultima Online.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Ultima Online so bad back in the day because it was kind of like almost like EVE Online is now, where it'll be like weirdo things that you would not think could happen in the game would happen in the game.
Yep.
Because they didn't think of it or whatever. Like I remember reading about how there was going to be a Lord British was going to log in and do like a speech, and someone snuck up behind him and killed him in the middle of the speech. And it was just like, well, that's something that would happen in EVE Online, like, you know, some intrigue or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was always like, Ultima, yeah.
Yeah, Ultima Online was one of those games where there was a market, an outside of game market for your items.
Yes.
So like you could sell plots of land for like hundreds of dollars or
Yeah.
whatever it was. You could sell this blood spattered tile because it was the only blood splattered tile like this in the game.
Yeah.
For like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
It was crazy. My buddy played it for quite some time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, "Yep, this is how you do it."
Yeah.
I tried to play it once and I was like, "This is garbage."
It was too late for you?
It was too late for me.
Yeah. You had to be there like during the
heyday for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, I never got the chance to play Ultima Online. Like my first MMO, I think was Dark Age of Camelot.
Yeah.
And then it was all WoW basically after that, with a little dabbling with the Lord of the Rings. And I don't know if there's any other ones I've played really.
The only one I really got into was WoW.
I played a little EVE Online. Yeah, definitely the most was WoW. I almost want to just resubscribe so I can log in and do /played. See how many hours or days are on my hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be in the hundreds. It's got to, but I'm afraid then I'll be like, oh yeah, wow, I'll play this for the next 6 months nonstop.
You won't.
You don't think so?
Nah, I tried.
Yeah, but you tried classic.
Yeah, but classic is where it's at.
Yeah, but no, you think it's where it's at, but when you go back, you're like, oh yeah, I remember. I remember this. I remember it took me like a year to save up to buy one horse.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, that was good times.
I remember I had the money to buy my horse when I leveled up to level 40.
Yeah.
I saved every fucking penny, dude. I sold every fucking thing.
copper.
And when I turned level 40, I had my horse, I think, before I was level 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my friends were like, what the fuck? How did you get your horse already? I'm like, I saved my money, dude.
Well, the horse wasn't the expensive part. It was the
The
training.
training. Yeah.
Like 100 gold to
Yeah.
train to ride the horse.
Yeah. That was a lot of money back
Yeah.
then.
What a
Holy
game
shit.
changer, though.
But it wasn't even that fast. It was
No.
like 40%
Yeah. Still,
speed.
you got that horse and you rode it with
Yeah.
pride.
And
Or,
that was
in my case, Raptor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was a Lions back then when I first got it. But then it was also like, oh no, there's a river. I'm gonna dismount. Because the horse can't ride through the river.
Yeah.
Oh, classic World of Warcraft.
What a good time.
Anyways, so let me see. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I played 7 of these games.
7?
Yep. I played Guitar Hero, SimCity, Metroid, Resident Evil, Asteroids, Neopets, and Tony Hawk. And I didn't play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
I've got 8.
Oh, really? So you played Myst.
Guitar Hero, Myst, SimCity, Asteroids, Resident Evil, Neopets, Tony Hawk, and Jack.
Oh, yeah. I never really played the You Don't Know Jack, so. I guess I'm just not as a rounded gamer as you.
I guess not.
Wow, okay.
I mean, that's only because I had PC. That's the only reason that I was able to play probably more games than you.
I had a really shitty, like, free personal computer when I was younger.
A free PC?
But it was like 5.5 inch floppy or whatever size they were.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, we're going to play like, I don't know. I don't even know what games we had. Just some malarkey, basically. I never had a computer until like early internet days.
Yeah.
Like late PlayStation 1 times. So 97.
Yeah.
Something like that. 98.
I had my first one back in the 80s.
Yeah. It was like 98 probably when I had my first thing that I could play games on. And even then it was like, no, I'm just be on the internet instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways.
All right. That's it for the news.
Not much this week.
Not much this
Please
week.
forgive us.
I am going to go to the washroom.
Oh my God. Again? Mikey T with the Mikey P. There's a game I played on PS2 or one where the main character had these powers, and if you transform and use them, you reduce the timer, and if you reduce it enough, it was game over, and you had to restart. I think it was Dragon themed. I can't remember the name. Breath of Fire, maybe, on the PS2. Altered Beast. Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. It was like one where you had to restart if you used your abilities too much. Guild Wars, baby. Can I take my horse to the MMO? Gonna ride till I can't no mo. Got my horse before level 40. All my friends called me fucking dirty. Lightyear Frontier. Yeah, Mikey T knows about Lightyear Frontier. He knows all about it. He knows all about it. Looks neato. Yep. The game you're describing sounds like the Spawn comic book. Because Spawn had his energy counter, and every time he used energy, he would get closer to losing out and dying. I don't think that actually ever happened, though. It's Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. Oh, it is Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter? Interesting. So they changed it from an RPG to a action game? An action-ish game? I wonder if the Lightyear Frontier demo is on PC as well. Because obviously, Mikey T does not have an Xbox. Carrot Top looks like he came back from the dead. Oh my God, that's true. It says game preview. Wait, that's because the game is going into game preview. Are you sure it's out right now? It's not a full release. It's coming to game preview. Tank says, Lightyear Frontier. A game looks neato. Mikey T, did you know that?
Lightyear Frontier?
Mm-hmm. It looks neato.
Does it look neato?
Yeah, you should check it out. Helix.
Oh, yeah. This is the robot farming game.
It looks neato, right?
It does look neato.
Yeah. There's an ad on my dash. It said play the demo. Oh, okay.
Lightyear Frontier?
Yeah, for
Yeah. I some of the YouTubers I watched play it. Played the demo.
And the store says, get free.
Get free.
Nice.
Get free.
Wow.
That's what you're gonna do is get free.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
it's true.
That's cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club.
Plamic Club.
Each week, we play a video game. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval of that video game, and then we talk about it live here on stream.
Yes, sir.
This is a game club. It's like a book club, except for video games. And you are welcome to play along with us by joining the Discord down below, or by joining us live on
StreamVoid
Pod. I just brain farted there.
That's okay.
And yeah, you can play along with us. You can share your experiences live with us, or you can share them in the Discord, and we will talk about them.
Yes, please.
When you do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you are welcome to join. And of course, we're playing Death Stranding.
Hideo Kojima's masterpiece?
Masterpiece?
Question mark?
Questioning.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is episode 3.
Yeah, we're playing it sort of just sort of like play. We post on the Discord how far to play up to, basically.
I try and get through, see how far I can get to, and then if it's a good stopping point, to stop there.
Yeah.
And so we did up to delivery 30.
Not including delivery 30.
Not including delivery 30?
Well, I'm wondering, the way you wrote it, it made it seem like I wasn't supposed to play delivery 30.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty much, you can if you want.
Okay.
So delivery 30
well, I didn't do it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, we just won't talk about it.
Okay. But I will say, before we start talking about Death Stranding, for anyone listening live as we record, or Sunday night, tonight, on the Patreon early release, maybe we should put a post somewhere about this as well. Do yourself a favor, go to Epic Games and download Deus Ex Mankind Divided, because that's very much likely going to be the next game we do on Game Club. You can get it free right now, so make sure you go get it so you're ready to go next time. Okay? Very good.
Very good. So, we've just come across the boat to Lake Knot City.
Yes. What was the name of the boat? Did they say the name of the boat?
Oh, I don't know. It was a Fragile Express boat. Maybe?
I can't remember.
Fragile's been inserting herself into our lives the whole time.
Yes. So we saw her in the background when we were fighting Higgs. Yeah. She was a big help in the fight.
She sure was.
Where she ran away. Well, we fought Higgs's tentacle thing or whatever.
Yep. His squid beast from the nether depths.
Yep. And so we have to take the boat across to the new area. We don't even know where it's going.
No.
Before that, though, we talked about last time, we went around and did some stuff in the previous area or whatever. Well, I did some more this time.
Okay.
Because when I logged off last time, I told you about how I had killed a guy and I had to take his body to the incinerator.
Yeah.
So I was still at the incinerator. So I was like, well, I'll go down to the Capital Knot City.
Yeah.
Pick up some quests and do them on the way back to the Port Knot City. So I went down there and there was like, take something to this way station and then take some stuff to the wind farm. And I was like, okay, well, I'll take them all. And then I get to the way station and they're like, oh, you got to go to the, the wind farm and do this delivery. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll take the delivery to the wind farm.
Yeah, you're already going.
I'm going. Well, I didn't have to go that way to get to Port Knot, but I was like, I'll do it anyways. So as I'm going there, I'm like, oh, there's BTs through here. But I was like, you know what? I'll ride my bike through the forest. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It was not fine. I thought I was avoiding all the BTs and everything because I didn't get off my bike. And the BB wasn't going too crazy. But all of a sudden, all the black hands come out of the ground and they pull me down off the bike and they pull me out. And I guess because I was carrying so much stuff, I couldn't equip my grenades.
Oh, yes. If they're not on your tool rack and they're buried in your stack, you can't equip them.
Yeah. So I'm like, why won't it connect how can I equip these fucking grenades? So I instantly got killed by this tentacle thing. Caused a void out. It was far enough away from the wind farm that I did not destroy the wind farm. But now, like, the forest is gone. It's just a giant crater of where I destroyed near the wind farm.
Yeah.
But none of my stuff got destroyed or anything, so I just picked it all up and went to the wind farm, delivered my stuff, and they're like, "Oh, thanks, it all came through without a scratch." And there's nothing like, "Hey, you caused a big explosion out there."
I see you caused the void out.
Yeah, there was nothing like that out there.
Wow.
So it was interesting anyways. And then I went and took the boat, got on the boat.
Yep.
And we set sail to Lake Knot City.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get there, you're like, whoa, that was a big lake. Because on the map, we crossed like a third of America.
Yep.
So I'm thinking what it is all the void outs in that area are all filled with water, I guess.
Oh, could be.
And that's what we were traveling along.
Yeah, it does rain a lot.
Well, I think it was so much holes that it probably drained like the Great Lakes and stuff into them.
It does still sort of show the Great Lakes on the map, though.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
But okay. Anyways,
everything's just kind of condensed. It's like a condensed.
Oh yeah,
America.
dude. Because in this area, when I go down to the experimental farm or whatever it is,
yeah,
it's like, wow, I traveled like a quarter of the way across America. This is crazy. So, it's whatever. Fragile tries to have a heart-to-heart with Sam on the boat, but he falls asleep.
Yep.
So he doesn't hear anything.
Old sleepy Sam.
Yep, exactly. But it's another like Kojima has a lot of interesting ideas, but his storytelling is like not good.
No.
Because it's like we go across, now we have to deal with these settlers or whatever. They're not. Yep. Are they settlers? What do they call them? Survivalists?
Survivalists or whatnot. They may or may not want to join the UCA.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to have to do a quest for them to get them to join the UCA. Yeah. Okay, all right. But then Fragile's like, they won't talk to you because they don't like bridges. But, here's a Fragile bracelet. You can wear this and then you'll be working for me. Yeah. And they'll like you or whatever. But, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's like a lot of people that be like, oh, you're working for Fragile, eh? Oh, I don't know about her. I heard she's working with Higgs and they blew up a bomb and the city got blown up. And I'm just like, oh my God, obviously he tricked her into carrying a bomb into the city and she didn't know. Like, come on, seriously.
Yeah.
So of course we go through the whole chapter and people are like, oh, she's a terrorist. But, I'll join with UCA anyways because you're a good guy and blah, blah, blah. And then we get to the point where she's like, oh, he tricked me into carrying a bomb into the city.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
She eventually tells you. She warps into your room while you're sleeping and you wake up and she's just there.
Yeah.
And she's like, she gives you the ability to use her
fast travel
through
the beach.
Yeah. But you don't get to carry anything with you.
Just like what you have on you, basically. Your BB, your clothes, and your bracelet and your necklace and all that shit.
And there's a whole sub story going on. Every time you go to sleep in your room, you wake up, plug BB in, and you get a flashback to what BB was seeing with Mads Mikkelsen and all that.
You
kind of stuff.
You don't have to plug them in. You just have to go to sleep. I just get them when I go to bed. I don't look at BB ever.
No. When you wake back up and plug them in.
Oh, I don't know. They just happen when I'm laying in bed.
Oh yeah, they only wake up when I
wonder
plug
if that's
BB back
because
in.
of I'm playing the director's cut or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Whenever I wake up and link back up with BB, it'd have a flashback.
No, this will be I'll wake up in bed or whatever. BB will be like, BB, it's Daddy. This is the moon. I will show you the moon one day.
I'm always like, God, I don't want to see this stub story because I just don't care right now. There's not enough happening yet.
Well, and it's showed us nothing.
I know. This is zero.
Every time it's a flashback, it's like, BB, it's Daddy.
We're going to do things. I'm going to get you out of there. You're going to grow up.
Yeah. It's like, you've said this to me like 30 fucking times.
Yeah.
I've had enough of it. Shut up, Dad. I hate you.
So yeah, in this new area, there are these beacon things. And I was like, what are these things? I don't know what they are. I'm just going to ignore them. They require like thousands of materials.
Oh, the road constructors?
And so I go do the deliveries to like the first three basic things. And then all of a sudden roads appear. And I'm like, oh, because they're back on they're back in the network. Yeah. So that area is back on and now there's roads. Yeah. I'm like, oh, there's 2 roads. Yeah. And I'm like, oh man, I like roads. Yeah. Roads are kind of like conveyor belts.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
So I'm like, oh baby, let's go. So I start building roads.
Oh really?
And I built so many roads.
Oh really?
And let me tell you, roads, you get thousands of likes.
Oh really?
Like every time I log in, just 10,000 likes.
Oh crazy, crazy.
So I've got roads built from Lake Knot City
Knot down.
to the other distribution center down,
Yeah.
and then a little bit past.
Yeah.
But they're getting so expensive, like two to 4,000 ceramic,
Yeah,
2 to 4,000 metal, and I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
So I've been farming the mules now to go and just grab all their resources.
Yeah.
It's been difficult
So,
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So like, we got to connect 3. There's like an engineer, a crafter, creator, and an old timer.
Yeah, the elder.
The elder, and we have to like go add them to the UCA if they'll join us. But if they won't, we can still join them in the chiral network. They just won't
be part of the UCA.
But they can still have whatever. I don't know. I didn't get it anyways.
Yeah.
And the first guy's like, yeah, I'll join, no problem. And then he gives you like your robot legs.
Yep.
Which was dope as fuck.
Hell yeah. Because you don't, it's very rock in the area and you don't get a vehicle to start in this little area.
Yeah.
So getting those robot legs, I was like, oh, God, thank you.
But they don't seem to last very long, the power. I was always like, fuck, I wish there was a charger.
That's why you carry a PCS.
Yeah.
You just build your own charger.
Yeah, I should have. But, and then, you know, we do the things for them. We had to like go, the creator guy wants us to get his tools.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go like to this old shopping mall or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that has been voided out.
And there's all BTs in there and shit. So you have to sneak through there, get the tools, get back out or whatever. I was throwing grenades like left and right in there, dude.
Yeah.
So fun. But he also teaches like, hey, I made this gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here you go. Check it out. It's a wire gun.
Bola.
Yeah, the Bola gun. And I swear to God that they said that we could use our strands in it.
Yep.
So we use it on BTs.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I didn't see how to switch it to the BT strand.
You just use it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You don't need to worry about switching it. It just works on BTs. So it doesn't actually destroy the BT, but it bolas them up so they can't come and get you.
So you can walk by them or what? Oh, okay.
You can tickle their feet if you want.
Okay, interesting. I'll have to try that this time. But I did get the Bola gun. So, and then after you do that, whatever, and you go to the creator, I don't know if you did this quest. There's one, I think the creator says like, hey, you should go get this old pen for the old timer.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has like an old pen that he wants or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he doesn't have enough likes to join the UCA. So maybe if I get him up, he'll join, whatever. So I'm like, I'll go do this. And it ends up in mule territory.
Yeah.
And I sneak through. Oh, that's the other thing. How do you use the smoke decoy?
I don't know.
I dropped it and nothing happened.
I'm not entirely sure.
So
I've never used it.
Maybe they have to be chasing me and you drop it or something. Because I was like, I went into mule territory and it's like, oh, they're spotted you. So I'm like, perfect. I'll drop this thing. It'll distract them. No, they didn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So maybe it was because I just dropped it and went away from it. Maybe they have to be chasing me and I like give them, you know, a treat, you know, and they'll stop on me. Anyway. So I go all the way over to the base, right? And as I get there, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
And the mules come out. And I'm like, well, I'll try out my gun, right? Bola gun. 14 shots.
Yeah.
So I'm bowling them all up. 14 guys. Whatever. I take everybody out.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can loot the place now. They keep coming. It's like never fucking ending. I'm like, where are they hiding? Where are they coming from? I used my whole fucking gun and there was more guys. Ridiculous.
That base has a lot of guys.
I don't know if it's infinite or what, but it sure seemed like it.
Well, the thing is that once you bolo a guy up, they'll get out.
Oh no, this was not them getting up. This was like, there was so many fucking guys.
And if you let a free guy run around to a bolo guy, he will help him up.
Oh, well, maybe that's what happened, but I don't know. Anyways, it sucked. And then it was like, okay, I finally get the pen. I'm like, oh, there's a truck. I'll fucking get the fuck out of here in the truck. So I start driving the truck and they immediately hit it with a spear. So the truck stops working. So then I had to run all the way back to the fucking guy's base.
Yeah.
I have no juice in my legs. I'm running on adrenaline. Sam's like, oh, I'm so tired. And I finally just get to the border and they stop following me. And Sam like falls to the ground like,
yeah, I had that happen to me once as well. Just too tired.
Oh my God. So annoying. Yeah, I just was like, there's infinite guys over here. I should have just killed one and had him void out, destroy the whole fucking mule camp.
But then you can't go back and claim their resources.
So I didn't claim any of their resources, but how are you doing that?
So I've got a bunch of highway built past the first 3 camps, right?
Yeah.
So you go in there, you grab a truck, You load. You just when you bolo the mule down, you kick him while he's down.
Okay.
And that renders him unconscious, so he can't get back up. So after you've boloed the entire camp, that camp disappears.
Oh, it's gone?
Like there's no more mules and people can start doing deliveries to there again.
Oh.
It's not a mule camp anymore.
Interesting.
I just did that on my last day of playing, so I don't know if anything actually happened.
Okay.
But you grab the truck, you load it up with all your resources, then you get back on the highway because once you're on the highway, you have infinite energy.
Yeah.
And so you can take the resources down. But when you take it down to like the furthest place, you don't have a lot of link power. So you can't fabricate. You don't have as much material as you could have. So I have to drive all the way back to Lake Knot City to load up with materials, then drive all the way down to the auto paver I'm working on.
Right. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'll have to take a look at that. Also in this chapter, I figured out that you can turbo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, hit that turbo on the road, you just go.
I had no idea. I was on the bike and I just was like, I'm used to running around and clicking it to run, and I just accidentally did it on the bike. Like I was like, oh, there's turbo. That would have been good to know a long time ago.
So did you do multiple deliveries to the engineer?
Because I got level 2 legs.
Yeah. There's also level 3 legs.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet. I was like, I didn't know how far I had to go to get to like the end point. So I was like, well, I can't fuck around here too much. I got to go do like orders for Sam.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I think I was on my way to getting the delivery 30 or whatever it is.
It's a little bit out of the way.
Okay. Like I went and I made my shelter. I went down to the experimental farm and I took the wheat down there. And as I go through the door, I'm like, oh, they have beer here, like as a joke or whatever. I'm like, oh, wait, it is beer. Because it was like, oh, it looks like a liquor store in here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it is a liquor store.
So I haven't, there's that mule encampment down near the farm. That's like right across the field from the farm, which is crazy. But I haven't gotten the highway down there yet, so I haven't been able to loot them up.
Oh, yeah.
Because getting the truck out of there is difficult. Because we can't craft the truck yet. We can only steal the truck. I've got 2 parked outside of that southern distribution hub, just so I can use them, but they go so slow. Yeah,
I can craft 2 trikes.
Yes, the long range and the short range.
Yeah.
The long range doesn't go as fast.
No, but it probably has more battery power.
Definitely more battery, but once you get the highways built, it's just like you just go. It doesn't matter.
Well, I went back to the other area just to see what it was like if you could build roads.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, too.
I couldn't see anything to build roads over there because I wanted to just see. So I teleported as Fragile back there. Yeah, it was... the mules were so annoying. Oh, my God. So annoying. I was trying to punch them out and stuff like that. So
I did 1 round of punching out before I got the bola.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, once I got that bola gun, it's just like, no, you guys are done.
There was one quest to get the supercomputer or whatever.
Yeah.
We have to go into the mule camp and steal the supercomputer. That one I got in and out of no problem because I snuck in. I mean, the pulse went off to spot me, but I just ran into some long grass and whatever.
Yeah.
And I got through there. Oh, no, wait. They did spot me, but the truck drove up and I just was like, yeah, that's my truck now. And then I drove away.
Yeah.
But
did you unlock counter pulse?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also unlocked the like human scan or whatever they called it. I don't know what she called it. It'll let me see humans through walls and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have that one.
Oh, yeah. It was like another upgrade she gave me. Yeah, I did use the counter pulse once, and I was like, oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because it says like time it to when they're pulsing or whatever, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to like watch to see when it's going to hit me or whatever. No, as long as it's on the screen.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go and take out those mule camps. I didn't realize. I wonder what'll happen in the other area if you take out the mule camp.
I don't know.
It must be a new delivery spot.
Yeah. Or maybe roads will unlock. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? I'll have to go back and see. But
yeah, I haven't been back yet, so I don't know.
But yeah, the story is like, again, who the fuck knows what's going on? And also at the same time, like, okay, come on. Like, everyone is just filleting Sam all the time. Like,
yeah.
Do you know you're the best? Thanks for bringing this out here. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And they also just won't shut the fuck up.
No. And Die Hartman always comes on and I'm like, oh God, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
He'll just say like the same thing 4 times.
Yeah. You'll do a delivery and the guy will be like, yes. And then he'll switch to the other person and be like, yes. And they'll switch to Die Hard and be like, great.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I found a couple more memory chips.
Mm-hmm.
And when you unlock them, it just says, you've unlocked the memory chip Christine or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, is this the movie Christine? And then I'll go in the menu and I'll be like, it is the movie Christine. Why? I don't understand.
That's
like,
weird.
I guess Kojima liked Christine or something like that.
Probably.
But it's like, geez Louise, I don't know. Like, what's happening here? I do like the robot.
No, robot delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting. And like on the Discord, you have the Death Stranding discussion thing. Yeah. And like your last post was like, oh my God, the boots.
It's got boots.
It's got boots. And I was like, what does this mean? So as soon as the robot came out, I was like, oh, he's wearing the boots.
He's wearing the boots.
I get it. Yeah, my robot delivery is not too hot. It's like, oh, it arrived with 80% damage. It's like, I got to fix these roads up.
You got to get them roads up and running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't, we didn't link up so that your world is my world too.
Yeah. I mean, I can't because I'm on PlayStation.
Yeah.
But,
because then you could have access to all my roads.
Yeah, exactly. What was the other thing I was going to say?
We also got the,
oh yeah,
the carrier.
Yeah. That was interesting too. Did you ride it like a skateboard?
Yes.
Yeah. I crashed.
I was like, when we were doing that thing, because they give you all the special alloys to make the base, and I'm like, I don't know what I need all these special alloys for. I just put them in the locker and went outside, and they're like, oh, hey, while you're out there, we should build this base. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll go back and get my special alloys, load it onto the carrier.
They didn't give you the special alloys?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
but I was like, what are all these special alloys for?
Well, to build the base.
Yeah.
That's like when you build the first road. They're like, you got to build this road, and then you have like 800 pounds of cement on your back.
Yeah, you're like, I can't carry this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten my stack on my back so high.
Oh, yeah.
That I can't even walk
was
properly.
That screenshot you took, was that when you first go to Lake Knot City?
Yeah, that's after I got the legs.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, because I loaded it, I stacked it up so high, and I was like, my God.
My stack looked like that at Lake Knot City.
Yeah.
Because on my way up to like the distribution center, there were just boxes laying everywhere.
Oh, I know.
So I just was like, on the back. It's so tall. Yeah. It's, yeah. The story is interesting, but also like just, oh my God, really why?
Yeah. Did you, so since last episode I talked about the cutscene which happened, and I was like, well, maybe Sam's adopted. Maybe that's not his family.
Which cutscene was that?
It like the cutscene over when you come over on the boat. There's a little bit of thing where Sam's on the beach as a kid, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's adopted.
Why? What made him think he's adopted?
Just the way that the president, his mom, talks to him. It's like, oh, here, do this, whatever.
Oh,
it sounds like he might be adopted.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more like it was a dream of him as a kid.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely what it is, but just the way it plays out, I'm like, oh, maybe he's adopted. Maybe that's why he doesn't know all these things.
I just thought it was because he was a kid, but I also thought it was implying that she was dead, stranded on the beach, because when she sits next down to him, or something about someone being dead, because when she sits down to him, he's like, oh, you're warm.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I expected you to be dead or something like that.
Yeah.
And then how, like, you have to leave. So let me show you the way back. I'll take you halfway. And then she drowns him in the ocean.
Yeah. And there were a couple more another cut scene that happened where he's having that same kind of dream. And it feels to me like it's implying that he is adopted.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that too.
Yeah.
But I never really got that. I also liked how they showed how she got her necklace, the little beaded necklace thing she has.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, look, he's like, oh, look, I brought this. And she's like, oh, it must have been very special because you brought it with you here.
Yeah.
Like implying it's hard to do to get to the beach or whatever. And he's like, no, at first he goes, look at what I made. This is a necklace I made. Every time I make a friend, I put a knot in it. And I'm like, oh, he made a necklace that has knots in it for when he gets a friend. She's like, oh, that must be very special. It's hard to get here. And he's like, yeah, I made it for you. And I was like, wait, you made a friendship necklace about your friends and you're giving it to your mom?
Yeah. But that is it his mom?
Well,
is she just a friend?
But he made the necklace every time he gets a friend, he puts a knot in it, and then he gives it away to her. It's just like, come on, kid. Come on, kid. I know you put a lot of thought into this gift, but
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm loving building roads. I'm loving farming up resources, making nice roads across America.
Yeah.
And
hands across America.
Yeah. And I intend on doing more.
Yeah. I played
every day last week.
That's crazy. I remember before Death Stranding came out, Mikey T was very much hype level maximum for Death Stranding.
Yeah.
And then when it came out, because he used to be like, I'm just going to play it straight. It's going to be great. I'm ready for it. I can't wait. And then it came out, didn't buy it, nothing like that. We got it, played it for whatever, tried it out.
Yeah.
No biggie. And now he's in it.
Now I'm in it.
Now he's in it. So he's ready for more.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll have to take out the mule base because they were fucking just really pissing me off.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see once I log back in later and see.
I wonder if I'll get any likes.
I'll get thousands.
I built the first one, which you have no choice in doing.
Yeah.
And then I built the next one. And then there was another one at the end, I think. And I was like, oh, let me build this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the stuff. And it built a road like this long.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh. And then I started to drive to the end of it. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this? And then I can see off in the distance there's another road thing. So I walk over it to it's like, oh, geez, it's so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a turn off to go to that one guy's place.
Mm-hmm.
Like an intersection in the road. And I went to go try and build that one. It's like 4,000 ceramic. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Gotta save up your pennies.
I know. Well, I need you can do a call now to help people.
Yes.
But you can't do it for the roads. So I need to wait for other people to kind of like load that one up.
Oh, yeah.
That are in my server or whatever so that I can go in and finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff anyways.
I went from like 2,000 centigrams of Carhelium crystals to like 200. Just loading everything up.
I have over 4,000, but I don't know. Whenever I see a big Carhelium crystal, I'm like, well, I gotta stop and get that one.
Oh yeah, I stop everywhere trying to get them, but because I got the legs now, it doesn't matter how much weight I'm carrying.
Yeah,
I can't stack it high enough to actually have my weight maxed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I can't reach all the way up to the top of my stack.
Yeah.
It's not like I can put anything on my hips now with the the legs on there.
That's true.
Yeah, I think I hit Bridge Link 50.
Wow.
Somewhere around there, 40 or 50. It's pretty high.
So where do those likes go? Are they... Oh, it's the Bridge Link?
I think it's the Bridge Link. So like whenever an NPC likes your stuff, you get more Bridge Link.
Okay. But that doesn't really do anything for your dude in the game, I don't think.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. That's too bad. It'd be nice if they went to the other like stats, you know?
Yeah.
Increase your amount you can carry and stuff like that.
Increase your stack height.
We'll see how many likes I get when I log in. It seems a little weird on PlayStation where lots of people's names are unknown.
Yeah. I got a couple unknowns, but mostly it's
a lot of names.
Yeah, a lot of names, yeah.
So
you just put signs all along the road because as soon as people drive into those signs, you get a like.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but then I was like, that's too much fucking work. So I'm not going to bother. So anyways, it's still enjoyable.
Yes, very enjoyable.
We'll see how it ends up when it's all said and done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be ready for Death Stranding too.
Yeah.
This is going to be on the moon.
Oh, need more roads. I was like playing the last time I played. I was like, oh man, I gotta play some more Satisfactory.
Oh wow, okay.
I gotta play more Satisfactory here.
So you're going to?
I might. We'll see. We'll see how time permits.
I would say wait because like the next Satisfactory update is actually 1.0.
Oh,
yeah.
So okay,
it's coming this year.
This year,
yeah.
Nice.
So
hopefully, I got enough time to get in there and play it.
You'll make time.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be so hard once the store opens.
Nah, you'll do it at work. Downtime.
Downtime at work. I mean, we are gonna have streaming PCs and stuff there. So
there you go. Easy.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast episode. If you like what you heard, and I know that you did, make sure you leave us a rating. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you rate us, 5 stars.
Yeah.
Let us know how we're doing. Join the Discord down below. Join Game Club, and just leave us some feedback. I'm hand gesturing like you can see me.
Yeah. Gesture it up, baby.
Gesturing it up. And of course, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod to support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues. Yeah. And with that being said, we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Au revoir.
Bye.
One of the reviews for No More Heroes 3 states, please don't tickle my crack with a feather. Add the entire series to Xbox. Man, take away the weird-ass baby and brother-sister-mother love triangle. This game would be awesome. And you would think that the words weird-ass baby and brother-sister-mother love triangle would be related, but thankfully they are not. One saving grace to the game. Yeah, No More Heroes. That's Suda 51, right? I think.
Lamau. Lamau. Very good.
Yeah, I heard Curb started some forest fires too. Wait, what?
What?
Curb is the 10th arson. Curb is 1-8, then the 10th again. 1 to 8, then the 10th again. Who's the 8th arson? Oh. Curb is a pyromaniac. Wait, what's this slander going on? Curb killed a guy and burned him? Not surprising. He burned down the Wendy's.
When did all this happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is probably all happening when when we were doing Game Clubs. I wasn't looking at that.
I think so. Oh my god, what's everybody's plan today?
Everybody's plan today.
I'm gonna do the usual of me going to the grocery store. I need bread.
Broad.
How did it go? Get a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, and a stick of butter. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like Sesame Street. I need a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, and a stick of butter. Cooking corned beef.
Corned beef. I want corned beef.
Yummy.
I'm hungry.
Send me some. Hello again, Pizza Cat.
Hello.
I keep falling asleep. Oh, damn.
Baby demands sleep.
Narcolepsy. I'm really tired. I think you need some Red Bull. Give the baby some wings.
Baby wings. Give baby wings.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's good for your
Is
baby.
it?
No. Not even close.
Oh, my elbow. There we go. Corned beef, eh? Yummy. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some bread. A loaf of bread, gallon of milk, a stick of butter. No, I'm not gonna buy the milk or butter. A loaf of bread, some vegetables, and maybe a sandwich. And an energy drink.
Yes.
That's my plan. It's been in the slow cooker since 11. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Eat all the corned beef and cabbage.
Garbage.
Only 4 more hours to go or so. Right for dinner time. Delicious. Is it St. Patrick's Day today? That's not today. Achoo.
Yes, indeed.
It is? Well, I refuse to celebrate a dirty Irishman. I'm sorry to say. Am I wearing any green?
I'm all black.
No green. Today is St. Patty's.
It is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
It's Burger Day. I'm wearing yellow. Your name is green, though. You got a green sword.
If you're lucky enough to be Irish, you're lucky enough.
All right.
At Kelly O'Brien's, there's no denying you'll have a good time because you can eat, drink, and be Irish.
Everyone. No, thank you.
No?
No.
Sad.
Get some pachos. Pacho sauce. Who the fuck is St. Patrick, though?
He was Saint of Patrick's.
He was the saint who... What did he do? Cleared all the rats out of Ireland or something like that?
A 5th century Roman British Christian missionary and bishop in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. What was he known for? It's Rat Day. Every day is a rat day.
It's only to celebrate Ireland.
Huh? Why was he made a saint? You're not just made a saint to celebrate Ireland. You have to have done something miraculous to become a saint.
He returned to spread Christianity in North and Western Ireland. In late life, he served as bishop, but little is known about where he worked. By 17th century, he had already come to be revered as the patron saint of Ireland.
That's his miraculous thing is he brought Christianity to Ireland?
Uh-huh.
That's not a miracle. Why is it so huge in America to celebrate Ireland? There's a lot of Irish people in America.
Mm-hmm. Patrick banishes snakes from Ireland.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what his miracle was. It was chasing the snakes out of Ireland. Not rats. Yeah, you know why it's called a paddy wagon?
Why?
Because of Irish people.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's racist against Irish people.
Ah.
Snapchat sent a St. Patrick's snap and it was trash. I don't think I got one. Let me look.
Hey everybody, it's Alyssa McKay here.
Hey everyone, it's Gray.
And AJ.
It's Marcus.
It's Steph.
It's Sarkis. What's up guys, it's Sugar Shot O'Malley here.
Happy St. Patrick's Day for myself and Team Snapchat.
Happy St. Patrick's
I don't have
Day. Just
nothing.
wanted to wish you guys a happy St. Patrick's Day.
I blocked him, I guess.
And let me know if you and your friends have passed the vibe check and you guys are wearing green today.
Let us know if your friends passed the vibe check.
Ready for St. Patty's Day.
Who are these people? They work at Snapchat.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey Snap.
I failed the vibe check, sorry.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'm gonna block it too. Losers. Exactly.
I'm failing the vibe check.
Oh wait, my hoodie's got green on it. Yes.
Who else is in here?
Who's here to fail the vibe check? Just me. Just me. Some green meat for dinner tonight. Should be good.
Green meat.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. You know it's extra tasty that way. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight. I think I'm gonna edit a YouTube video. I'm gonna stop. I'm trying a new thing where I'm not gonna put the podcast title or episode number in the titles of the videos. See if that does anything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Try it out. See what happens. I think I'm going to drink a bit today. Do it.
I'm going to drink a little too.
Water?
Mm-hmm.
Water? Maybe I'll get a green energy drink. A little bit. Do you work tomorrow, Nacho? You should do a lot bit.
Yeah, just get silly.
Unless you work tomorrow, then don't do it.
Do what you want to do. Live your life.
Yeah. What he said. No, I'm off till Wednesday. Ooh.
Time to get shittered.
Everybody's getting tipsy. Drink a pint for me, Nacho.
Pint of green beer.
Drink a gallon. Have a pint of non-alcoholic beer, Peaks Cat. Get some near beer.
Neeby. It's near to beer.
Near to beer, but not quite.
Not quite beer. It's
Not
pretty
quite
near,
beer.
though. It's pretty near.
Yeah.
Do I just have a nap on the couch for a little bit and then edit the podcast?
What do you do every weekend?
That.
There you go. Why mess with success?
Right?
Non-alcoholic beer is not as good. Yeah, why would you drink beer unless you're trying to get ripped up?
Ripped.
Um.
And then I'll play some level 0 extraction playtest.
All right. Yeah. You should do that for sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna go home. I gotta go to the store. Have a fine day, everybody. I'll talk to you later.
Day. People go to the store.
Smell you later.